All right, what's good? What's good, peasants? We're back on week 2 of NFL, week 2 of the Unfiltered Sports Podcast. You don't have to listen to Ryan Clark and Stephen A. Once again, you have us back. And for some reason, Stephen A. was at that Crawford-Canelo fight, the clown that he is. I know CEO saw the boos, but they wouldn't boo us there, CEO. CEO, say what's up to the peasants.
Yeah. What's good, peasants? You know what I'm saying? Another great NFL Sunday.
You know what I'm saying? Well, they're coming in right now. What's good, the ring editor? Wash ass bum. I want a new tight end.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Was Kelsey really that fucking bad? I didn't watch the game.
Absolutely. The dude's ass.
Well, don't worry. You're going to fucking get Tyreek Hill back soon because we're going to talk about the fucking Dolphins and what they fucking did and the ridiculousness of that shit. Well, let's pull up these NFL games. We got some boxing talk to talk about. You feel me? Got a little college. Go ahead.
No, it's a facts.
We got some little MMA talk shit all over MMA fans. You feel me? And also,
we'll do that towards the end, though. So
yeah. Also, are we gonna talk about the Monday night game between the Vikings and the Bears? Or
we're gonna include everything.
All right, bet. So we'll probably start off with that. What's up, Jordan Francis? Kelsey is old and washed. I want him to retire and want to draft a tight end after this season. They should have drafted another tight end in this draft. I don't know why. This last draft was very tight end heavy. They should have got one, even if they won't at least keep him as the second string. But it is what it is. But CEO, we're gonna start off with Monday Night Football this last Monday. Vikings and Bears. Vikings, I believe, come back and win it 27-24. CEO, your thoughts?
Okay, so my initial thoughts were, the Bears were looking good for like the first drive, right?
Yeah.
No, they were looking all good. Vikings looked like shit. All right.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, now that I saw how shitty the Lions look and how good the Bears looked this first round, I was like, okay, maybe Ben Johnson's going to do something, right?
No.
Well, unfortunately, it appears that the Bears are just a cursed franchise, right?
Yeah.
There's no hope for them. Even the Vikings might win this game, and even if they magically win this game right now, they're not a good team.
No.
JJ is mid. Doesn't even play as good as Sam Darnold did last year.
He's limited more than Sam Darnold.
Yeah, he's limited. It's just it's one of those things where you're playing trash competition. We already know what the Bears are when we get to the second game, which I'll elaborate further. But we know what the Bears are. The Falcons are probably going to be a mid team this year for the most part. So Vikings are kind of getting easy teams to start off the season, and they struggle against easy teams. So that should tell you everything you need to know regarding them.
My thoughts are no, this game already passed, so let's move into this week. Packers win 27-18 against the Commanders. CEO, your thoughts?
Packers look good. They look like I hope, because I picked them for the championship. So I hope for the Super Bowl. So I hope they do it, because I fucking hate the Eagles. I can't stand the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles. All right. So hopefully they make it to their destination. Great coach team. It's a good franchise. It's still fuck Jordan, but not Jordan. It's fuck Josh. All right. But
I didn't know you disliked Jordan Love.
But no, I'm not. No, I don't have a problem with Jordan Love. He's whatever for me, but I do like the franchise. The Packers franchise, very good, and hopefully they become the NFC, because I do not want another Eagles appearance in the Super Bowl.
My thoughts are, it's kind of, I was ahead of the curve. It's just unfortunate the curve was a year later, but they got Micah Parsons, and we're going to talk about a team that, desperately needed Micah Parsons this fucking week. But as it goes for that, Packers, I guess, look good. Washington, they went on the road on a short week. They were expected to lose, so, I'm not really going to take that into really account.
Right.
What is there? The Dolphins lose to the Patriots 33-27. CEO, your thoughts?
I would have thought that Tom Brady was playing, right?
Yeah.
Because the Dolphins lost to the Tom Brady-less Patriots. The Dolphins are an abomination of a team. All right, the Dolphins should have. First of all, they should have listened to us. That's what happens. Like, these niggas get paid millions of dollars to fuck up teams while they could listen to us and give us a fraction of that money. But no, you know what I'm saying? They pay these idiots to make these decisions. We told y'all not to re-sign Tua.
No.
Okay. We said get rid of Tua. The dude's super injury prone, million concussions, probably should retire, actually. All right.
Overall, he's just mid.
And he's just mid. Even if he didn't have that, he needs everything to be perfect, like everything to be perfect to even like have a good game. So you can't count on him to carry shit. All right. In terms of the coaching, McDaniels needs to get fired after the season. We told your ass to fire his ass like 1.5 years ago. We told y'all to get rid of him, fire him. But you didn't get rid of him. Greer, the GM, needs to go. All these niggas need to get fired. After the season, it should be a clean house in Miami because this experiment has officially failed. Trade everyone you can, blow everything up because this franchise is right back to the fucking what was it? To like what 2011 Dolphins play?
Probably, yeah.
Like around that era, it's gonna revert back to when the Dolphins were so fucking irrelevant that I can't even remember the quarterbacks that they had. It's gonna be like Tannehill days, worse than or pre-Tannehill days. Like, that's how bad it is. So Dolphins, blow it up, just get it over with, rip off the bandage. And as far as the Patriots, you're not a good team. You just faced one of the worst teams in the league.
I agree. I don't want to see any Patriots glazing. Drake May is still mid. Mike Vrabel, I still think good coach, but I still think he's vastly over. You beat the Dolphins. Like, chill. Like, come on, bro. The simple fact that Mike Vrabel, you're supposed to be this. You let the Dolphins score 27 on you. Let's not forget that point. Like, I'm not high on the
Isn't he a defensive coach too?
Yeah, he's a run the ball defensive coach. You let Tua fucking put 27 on you. Also, by the way, we said trade Tyreek Hill as well too, and it's looking like the Chiefs will take him back. We also said trade Draylen Waddle as well too, because he's injury prone. If you can get 2 first-rounders from him right now, you need to rebuild this whole shit. It stinks. It sucks. And I want to debunk something. Can we finally admit this? We finally, admitted Bryce Young is trash. Anybody with a fucking brain admits Bryce Young's fucking trash. Yeah. Can we finally admit left-handed quarterbacks are not? You can't win with a left-handed quarterback. Can you name me one left-handed quarterback that was good?
I can't.
I mean, was Steve Young left-handed?
Let me check.
I don't remember. But if that's the case, Steve Young, that's one.
He was.
Okay, so that's one. One out of Doug Flutie, mid. Michael Vick, athletic, didn't work out. Tua, ass. Tebow, trash.
Wait, come on, hold up. I'll be back in a minute.
All right, go ahead. Left-handed quarterbacks ain't it. I'm sorry. It's not. Like, can someone in the chat name me another left-handed quarterback that was actually good? I don't know what's going on. What's up, Master J? How you doing, bro? Is Josh in here? Oh, what's up, Josh? How you doing, bro? But can someone name me? Oh, Smoking on Mara. Shit, that loss felt good. Not gonna lie. Well, we're gonna talk about your loss pretty soon. Daniel, what's up, Daniel? How you doing, bro? Anybody else in here? Nope. Can anybody name me another left-handed cornerback that was actually good? I can't think of one left-handed quarterback. Yeah, I just named Michael Vick, athletic, but didn't really do anything. Tebow, trash. Tua, mid, a.k.a. trash. Who else was left-handed? Steve Young, he's a Hall of Famer. I'll give you that. Doug Flutie, he was okay. Like, come on, bro. Like, I've never been a fan of left-handed quarterbacks. I'm sorry. Like, it's just something about the way how they – go ahead.
Plus, they look so, like, awkward throwing the football, right? It looks so janky.
Weird. It's just I can't. Other than Steve Young, I can't think of another left-handed quarterback that was actually good.
I mean, Michael Vick wasn't that good. I mean, he was
okay. I mean, he was athletic. Oh, Flutie wasn't left-handed. Okay, never mind then. Sorry, you take him off the fucking list. But it's like Tebow, trash. Wait, wasn't Vic and Steve Young left-handed? Steve Young, yeah, he's left-handed. But Vic, like, he was athletic, but Ken Stabler. If you have to go, okay, so you have to go all the way back to Ken Stabler. That's the Raiders quarterback when John Madden was the coach, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Boomer, my nigga, bro. So we have Steve Young, Ken Stabler, and Boomer Esiason. That's the faces of left-handed quarterbacks, the best left-handed quarterback CEO. Is that a good list right there?
Nope.
All right then. Michael Vick was an earlier version of Lamar Jackson. I disagree with that, but is what it is there. But and then Patriots, you guys suck. I'm still not high on you guys. It is what it is. Bills versus Jets. I mean, Justin Fields reverted back to his ways. Is anybody shocked by this, CEO?
No, they're 0-2. They're the Jets. They're the AFC. Bro, the Jets and the Dolphins are practically the same team at this point.
By the way, why the fuck did you pay Justin Fields all that fucking money? Like, I can't even say, like, are you that stupid? But it's the Jets. They are that stupid.
Yep.
Whatever. I don't feel like going on Justin Fields rant. The Rams and Titans, who cares? I mean, everybody expected the Rams to win. I'm pretty sure. Ravens and Browns. I did pick the Browns, but it doesn't shock me. The Ravens came back and fucking blew them out. I mean,
listen, they blew them out. Lamar is a generational talent, as we said. Not only a generational talent, a generational player as well. According to your definition, right? Now,
fuck the Reds. Oh, I can't fucking stand this team. Let me turn this shit off.
Yeah, just turn this shit off. I'm like the Yankees. I'm done with them for the season. Listen, this game, I have no faith in the Ravens. By the way, this is exactly what I told you was going to happen. Right? I told you they were going to blow the fucking doors off the Browns. They're going to go on a little win streak. Now we'll see how they play against the Chiefs. And now, granted, the Chiefs, I don't think they're going to be complete ass, but they're looking like ass according to Chiefs standards, right?
I agree.
But the Ravens are the type of team that still psychologically can't get over those hurdles. So we're going to see how they play against the fucking Chiefs to see if they can psychologically beat them, even though the Chiefs are kind of a watered down team now. But so that's it with the Ravens. I'm not excited or nothing. I'm actually a little bit disappointed in terms of like people were actually starting to give Harbaugh smoke, which usually isn't the case. They usually blame it on Lamar. Oh. So I'm actually glad that people are starting to blame Harbaugh, but we'll see what happens. But I'm not expecting anything.
I would be pissed off if I was a Ravens fan. I would be pissed off. I would want to lose to the Browns because if he would have lost to the Browns at home, I think that smoke would have been a fire. But unfortunately, you blew them out. So everybody's like, oh, maybe it's week one, whatever. Yeah. Even though that last game was atrocious. Niners beat the Saints. I'm gonna keep it right. I don't care. The Saints are trash. Is Spencer Rattler still starting?
Yeah, I think so.
I think I speak for me and you. Who cares?
Yeah, that's a fact. Well, Spencer Rattler had a good game according to people. He had 207 yards and 3 touchdowns.
And what that nigga still fucking lost. I mean, come on, man.
And for some reason, Mac Jones is playing for the Niners, so I'm guessing Purdy's injured.
Purdy got injured? I did not know that.
Yeah, because Mac Jones had like 279 yards and 3 touchdowns, so I'm assuming he's injured.
Hey, Niners, you're another one. We told you not to pay Brock Purdy. You pay him. Why is it every time they pay somebody, they get injured? Nick Bosa, CMC, Debo, Jennings, like every time these fuckers pay somebody, they always get injured. Isn't that funny?
Yep.
Is what it is. Speaking of funny, CEO, Dak Prescott and the Cowboys continue their winning streak against the New York Football Giants, 40-37. CEO, your thoughts?
This is embarrassing, and
for who?
For both teams.
Okay.
First of all, the Cowboys suck dick. All right, that's obvious. Now, the Giants are such an embarrassment that even with Russell Wilson playing out of his fucking mind this game, even with the fact that the Cowboys lost to Micah Parsons, and this is their time for revenge. At least one game since 2016 they can win. They can't even do that. They choked it up in like overtime. Like the Giants are such an embarrassment of franchise. Like the fact that Dak Prescott owns you and you can never beat him ever. That's tough.
I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna do the complete opposite. Shout out to the Giants, man. This is like the nerdy kid standing up for himself against the big bad bully. He gets his ass full, but you know what? I give him credit. You stood your ground. Now, I didn't watch this game. I have a life, but according to everybody that I know and according to everything else, the Giants had a lot of penalties. I saw someone was arguing with Dayball. Russ threw a fucking medicine ball that ended off with a pick. And their fucking kicker kicked like 2 60-yard field goals to tie it up and to win it, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
So, I mean, that kind of... What the fuck does Dak do? Like, Dak turns up against the Giants. I'll give him that. Like, he owns... Like, it doesn't matter. No Micah, no... This nigga... He just turns into Joe Montana against the Giants. That must fucking suck as the Giants fan.
Yeah, and by the way...
what happened to Dart? I heard people said Dart was out there, right?
Let me check if he was actually out there.
I don't know.
Well, but I just want to say something real quick. In terms of the Giants, they're 0-2, not surprising.
Yeah.
We told you Russell Wilson isn't going to save you. We told you to fire that clown Dable, and we told you to get rid of Shane. The fact that his kid knows more football than him is embarrassing. And we've been told you that, but some Giants fans still watch this pathetic team. When are you gonna? You guys are just the New York version of the Bears, bro. Like it's pathetic and sad. Like you are cursed forevermore. And let me see, Jackson Dart. Oh yeah, he did play. I guess as a rusher. You want me to read the stats?
They put him as a rusher?
Well, that's the only stat I see him rushing. So
read off the stats.
All right. So Jackson Dart had 1 carry for -3 yards. That's it.
The fuck?
Yeah.
What?
1 carry for -3 yards.
No, I'm saying what as in like, what was the point of putting him out there?
I don't know, because he has no passing yards, so I'm guessing they used him as a rusher.
This nigga's not okay. And we're crazy for saying fire Brian Dable. Is what it is. Bengals in Jacksonville. Bengals win 31-27, but Bengals suffer a huge loss with Joe Burrow. What did he fuck up his toe or some shit? Or his foot?
grade 3 turf toe, projected to be out for like possibly 3 months.
3 months, nigga. That's the whole. Hey Bengals, y'all might as well pack it up.
All right, listen.
Pack it up.
We have to talk about Joe Burrow because he's injury prone. He can be all of a good quarterback that we're talking about, but it doesn't matter if he's injury prone. By the way, funny enough, the accusations, Lamar's not injury prone, by the way. Like for those of you that thought Lamar was actually injury prone, he's not. Those were just bad injuries, but he got over them clearly.
I'll say this. I think Lamar, I do agree Lamar's not injury prone, but his style of play, he probably won't last long in the NFL.
I mean, he doesn't really get hit, though. I'll say that because I watched a lot of the games. He doesn't get hit.
He doesn't get hit, but like that quickness will go away soon. Like
in terms of Joe Burrow, he's injury prone. I'm sorry. I mean, he could be good, but he's injury prone. So there you go. I mean, I don't see them ever getting far with him.
Are we talking about Joe Burrow now, or we're gonna wait later?
We can talk about it now.
All right. Everybody knows I became a Joe Burrow fan last year when he carried that sorry ass team, scoring 40 points, and it's just that fucking defense couldn't get a stop to save them lives. I set out to say this. I'm gonna say this right now. Joe Burrow is a better version of Andrew Luck. He carries that sorry-ass fucking team. And for some fucking reason, CEO, if you're going to go listen, I have no problem if they let go of Trey Hendrickson. I don't. But if you're going to go full-blown Big 12 offense, get a fucking offensive line for him. Why in the blue fuck in a draft full of offensive linemen? You don't take shit. You don't sign anything. What the fuck are you doing? You have a guy who took you to a team with a Super Bowl tour with a horrible offensive line, and you don't get him shit at all. And then and listen, I understand of best abilities, availability, but at some point, CEO, just like with Andrew Luck, enough's enough. Yeah. Can we please protect the golden goose at some point? Fuck.
This is literally the Colts situation 2.0.
Exactly. It's literally the Colts just in orange. That's it. That's all. You get Joe Burrow number 1. He proves to be something. You have 2 amazing wide. Like, see, I don't. Like, are we living in like a time zone where like what are these guys like? What are these? What?
Here's the thing: when you have a really good quarterback, right?
Yes.
And I know because Lamar's a really good quarterback.
Yeah.
He can make. I see Lamar throw dimes to fucking Tez Walker, Tylen Wallace, like no names for the most part, and these guys get first downs. Burrow doesn't need to have T. Higgins and fucking Chase. He can have one weapon. All right.
Agree.
And you didn't need to pay T. Higgins. You could use that money to get an offensive lineman. You don't need to get more offensive weapons. That's not the point. If he's really that good of a quarterback, he can do with one Jamar Chase and that's it, and a bunch of auxiliary players. Like that's enough for him to be able to work because he's just supposed to be an elite quarterback. So why are you signing T. Higgins when you got no like legitimate protection? That's stupid.
Hell, I mean, shit. You can get a wide receiver you could have got Brian Thomas in the 3rd round. Yep. Can you imagine Brian Thomas on that team? And plus, can I just say something too, CEO? T. Higgins reminds me of Juju Smith-Schuster. If you take away Jamar Chase, is this nigga doing shit? Is he doing shit? I'm just saying.
I could make an argument that if Joe Burrow is really that good, he can probably work with only T. Higgins. And then, like, because I remembered when they drafted Jamar Chase, they could have picked Penei Sewell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's an elite tackle. I mean, at this point, and like you said, why not you could have got Penei Sewell instead of Chase. You got T. Higgins, and you could have picked a Brian Thomas or somebody along those lines. It's probably a better look for him at this point, like, than fucking getting injured every 5 fucking minutes because the line can't do their fucking job.
I'm not mad they got Jamar Chase because that's a connection. Like, I mean, him and Jamar Chase work. I mean, they worked at LSU. They won national championship. I'm not mad about that. But you pay T. Higgins. You could have used that to – I mean, bro, didn't the Bears just traded – like, you can do something. You can do something. You can have Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. Do you really need T. Higgins? I'm sorry. Like, why? And now you're cooked. You're cooked. You're 2-0 for what? You're about to be 4. Well, I can't say that because the Browns are in the division, but you're about to be 3rd in that division. So, is what it is there. As it goes for Jacksonville, I mean, come on, it's Jacksonville. Come on.
Yeah, they suck dick. Trevor Lawrence is a bust. And yeah, they just suck, bro. I mean, it's Jacksonville. There's certain teams that are just they're gonna suck forever.
Ever. And that's Jacksonville. Lions, Bears, 52-21. I don't even know what to make of this game. This game is so. First of all, did you watch this game? Because I didn't.
Which one?
Bears and Lions.
No, I didn't watch it, but I did see highlights and I covered the box score.
Okay, so
let's look at the box. Now that we're on this,
yep,
the Lions aren't great. I mean, they're not gonna. They're just not. They're not a great team.
No.
After they lost their offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, this just proves how bad the Bears are.
My gosh.
I know you predicted that Ben Johnson was going to be like a mid-coach or below.
Yes.
But I just want to say, like, Caleb Williams might be a bust. And the reason he's not a leader of men, all right? He still paints his nails like a fruit cup, all right? Like, this guy can't be taken seriously, bro. Yeah, by the way, Ryan Poles, you should have done more homework on Jaden Daniels. Like, I feel like the front office just said, nope, Caleb Williams, because everyone's, he's the consensus best quarterback in the draft. We cannot let Caleb Williams go and all that shit. You need to do more homework because apparently not only did Caleb Williams not want to go to the Bears.
No.
The dude's a fruit cup. The dude's a weirdo. The guy stinks. You could have drafted Jaden Daniels. You should have done your homework more on that. And not that Jaden Daniels probably would have done anything because the Bears are cursed. But at the end of the day, Like Williams just looks like a sucker, like a not a leader of men, not a guy you would follow. Just an absolute clown. I'm just keeping it a buck.
I agree. Or if you want to take Caleb, fine. Fire that bum that you had. Who was it? Matt Nagy? No. Who the fuck is the bum that they had last year? Matt. Who was that guy? Oh my gosh, the guy that they got rid of for Ben Johnson. I'm forgetting his name.
Nagy? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't Nagy. It was
It was Matt something.
Eberflus. There you go.
Yeah. Fire Matt Eberflus and start brand new with Caleb and the fucking head coach. Like, what the fuck? Now Caleb has to learn a brand new system on the fly. And, now we see the results of that. As it goes for the Lions, me personally, okay, you have 52, cool. I'm not impressed with this win, CEO. I'm really not. I still think there's trouble in paradise with the Lions.
Yeah, I'm not impressed with the wins. The only reason I'm not impressed is the fucking Bears.
Yeah, it's the fucking, come on, man. That's like Alabama beating fucking Sam Madison. Like, come on, man. Like, who gives a fuck? Is what it is. Seattle wins 31-17 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Aaron Rodgers reverted back to the 40-year-old that he is. CEO, your thoughts?
Hold up.
All right. Well, while CEO's doing something, matter of fact, let's look at the box score here. Sam Darnold's here, right?
Yeah.
Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. All right. So they lost 2 interceptions.
That's tough.
I love this game because I knew the Steelers are not a great team. Like, the Steelers are a mid team. Yeah. By the way, for those of you who are like, oh, if anybody was hyping them up, it's not. It was because they were playing the Jets.
Yeah.
The Steelers have an aging quarterback. Everyone's in Steeler Nation is sick and tired of Tomlin. Let's just call it what it is. Yeah. The defense, is like, why do we even try anymore, bro? Because they can't even score points. Like, it's an embarrassment. The Steelers are going to do what they do all the time. Maybe sneak into the playoffs, get bounced first round, and repeat, wash, and rinse. That's exactly what's going to happen. Seahawks, I'm not impressed by them either. They just, they did a good thing today, but I'm just be honest, they're not that impressive either. So,
yeah, Pittsburgh, I do think it's time to go. I think it's time for Tomlin to move on to a different team, brand new start, brand new system. I think it's time for the Steelers to move on. As it goes for Seattle, Sam Darnold's still trash. I don't give a fuck if he had 31 points. I think he's still fucking trash. That was a dumb signing.
Yep.
Is what is there. Well, here's a good one, CEO. The Colts, the Daniel Jones Colts 2-0 CEO, 29-28 win over the Broncos. CEO, your thoughts on Danny Dimes dropping dimes, CEO?
I love this because everyone's getting hyped over Daniel Jones when in reality they play 2 bum-ass teams.
Yeah.
One, they played the Dolphins, one of the worst teams in the league.
Yeah.
The Broncos are frauds.
Yeah, I agree.
Peyton's washed. Honestly, Drew Brees' legacy is looking a lot better now.
Yeah, I agree.
Sean Payton's washed as fuck. Bo Nix is a mid quarterback, maybe borderline backup. This is the reality of the Broncos. So, Colts can enjoy this, but this is one of those things where Daniel Jones can have like a 3 to 4 game stretch of playing good football. Then he'll revert back to Daniel Jones. And then once he reverts back to Danny Dump, then everyone's going to be like, oh my God, what happened? Like, people just love to hype up this guy. He's similar. He's the white Justin Fields. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's in terms of like, oh, we got to hype him up for no reason, even though he's been mid forever now. Worse than mid, actually. But, let him enjoy these couple of weeks. When they run up against a real team, we'll see what they do.
Yeah, I will say this, CEO. He's doing better on the Colts than the Giants are doing right now. Just saying. So,
I'll give him credit that at least he escaped the fucking Giants.
Yeah. Cardinals win 27-22. I'm going to keep it real with you, CEO. I do not care about this game at all. But I have to see something real quick, though. Bryce Young. Oh, my gosh. I hope the Bryce Young fans don't come back.
I mean, what? I mean, the box score isn't bad.
Bro had 300 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Kyle Murray's like mid.
Okay, I want to talk about something real quick, CEO.
All right, go ahead.
Because I don't want to make a video about this because no disrespect to Awesome Kid and TRO, the Cardinals are too irrelevant for me to make a whole video about them unless something dramatic happens, okay? Mm-hmm. Marvin Harrison, okay? I hyped him up. I thought he was the best wide receiver coming out of that draft. And I'm going to keep it real with you, CEO. Mm-hmm. I still think he is the best wide receiver in this draft. Here's the problem, though. You have Kyler Murray and you have this offensive coordinator, whoever the fuck he is, can't scheme this asshole open. They can't. As it hurts me to say this as an Oklahoma fan. Can we finally admit it's been, 7 years now, CEO? Mm-hmm. No, 6 years now? Kyler Murray is a fucking bust. Yep. He's a bust.
He is.
He number 1 overall pick. When you're taking number 1, you're supposed to be a generational talent. It's been 7 years, CEO. It's been 7 fucking years.
Yep.
And you have all this talent around him. The Cardinals O-line, I mean, I don't think it's that bad, but I understand the coaching's bad. But at the same time, I don't care what the stats say. I watch him play. It's just he's not it. It's time to move on. It really is. Your thoughts, CEO?
I agree with you.
Like, it's time to go. I understand you paid him all that fucking money. You gotta get rid of this guy at some point. You have to. Speaking of teams that need a tank for Arch, we're gonna talk about maybe not tank for Arch. We're gonna talk about Arch later today.
Listen. But, and by the way, just because TOP entered the chat, I just want to say, Rob Pose is a bum. So is Caleb. Your head coach, again, it's too early to call him a bum, right? But yeah. Caleb is looking like a trash ass quarterback. You know, I kind of personally have a vendetta against him because I never liked him coming in terms of not his talent, his attitude and all that shit, his fruitiness. But I will say this, Ryan Poles, I don't know what he could have done because he did everything like exactly the way you would expect him to do it. Mm-hmm. But they still fucking up. I just think that no matter what the Bears put in, your organization's fucked. No offense.
Yeah, but, something like there's just certain organizations that are cursed. It is what it is.
And for the Cardinals, another cursed organization.
Yep.
Listen, Kyler Murray, he's you know who I think he's in the mid category, right?
Yes.
Like I wouldn't officially put him like trash can category. He's like in a mid category.
I didn't say he was trash. I said he is a bust though.
Right. You know, he is a bust. And like what Kyler Murray can be? He can be somebody's Baker Mayfield if he moves off. That's what he can be, but he's in a shitty team just like Baker was with the Browns. He's in a shitty organization. If he goes to let's say if Kyler was in I don't know, I guess in Minnesota, right? Mm-hmm. Like he would be their version of Baker Mayfield. Like they would do a lot of good things. They would overcome some hurdles and stuff like that. They wouldn't win a shit, but they would still be a lot better than they are right now. That's kind of my opinion on Kyler Murray. Cardinals, I don't know why they want to hold on to him. You should just get a new quarterback at this point. I mean, you can try next year with who's that dude? Drew Allar.
Drew Allar, Penn State quarterback. I mean,
I'm not hyped on him, but you got to try something different at this point. But you got to go find somebody because Kyler experiment's probably not working. My opinion is if they go to the playoffs, if they can sneak in, that's a successful season for them, and they're going to be happy with that. Cardinals fans are going to be happy with that. And
if I'm a Cardinal, I'm not happy with that because my quarterback is like, I'm sorry, like I'm not. Listen, even as an Oklahoma fan, I don't know if I ever said this. Someone asked me, who's better at Oklahoma, Baker or Kyler? I said Baker. Baker is a better quarterback than Kyler. Mm-hmm. He's taller, better reads, better arm. It's a fact. Kyler's just like at some point we gotta just accept I understand Drew Brees and Baker have success, whatever, but at some point, like short quarterbacks are not the wave.
Mm-hmm.
This is not like, see, we live in a society where it's okay to ignore the majority and focus on the minority. For fucking what? Just because you have one success story?
I mean, listen, if you're not like 6'1" and above as a quarterback, it's a rough day. I'm just keeping it a buck.
I agree. I mean, bro, what's the average height of the offensive lineman? What, 6'5"?
Probably.
Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, man, with this bullshit. It's like, and then listen, I'm an Oklahoma fan. I love Kyler, but at some point, it's like it's time to move. It's been 6 fucking years, CEO.
Yeah.
Like, my nigga, like, come on, bro. I was a teenager and y'all niggas still trying this shit. Like, it's time to fucking move on at some point. And as it goes for the Panthers, listen, look, all you Bryce Young fans, he's still trash. He put up 3 touchdowns against the Cardinals. I don't give in garbage time as well, too. I don't give a fuck. He's still trash. Let's just dead this Bryce Young shit. Another short fag. Right. I think he's shorter than fucking Kyler.
Wasn't he first overall?
Yes, he was. First overall to the Panthers.
Listen, I'll say this much. Kyler can go to another team and be somebody's Baker or be somebody's like decent, solid team, like a decent quarterback, like a Baker. I'm trying to think of somebody else. Yeah, Sam Darnold. I mean, probably slightly better than Sam Darnold, but in that area, like Bryce Young goes anywhere and he sucks.
Stinks. You can put him with Shanahan or Kevin O'Connell. He stinks.
Yeah, he stinks. Like anywhere he goes, he'll suck.
Stinks. Speaking of stinking, Eagles defeat the Chiefs once again, CEO, the same year, 20-17. Your thoughts?
Listen, my thoughts are, and I know Chiefs fans are gonna feel this. Travis Kelce blew the game for them. Mm-hmm. If I was me, I'll cut him, or force them to retire because obviously he cares more about Taylor Swift and the whole media shit and being her bitch. Like he cares more about that than playing good football because it's obvious. Like, listen, bro, I get it. You won championships. You married Taylor Swift. You're living it up in life. Retire and leave the league. We would be happy not to see your face. We do not like you. Apart from Chiefs fans, no one likes you. Okay? The only likable Kelce brothers was on the Eagles. And even he's a little bit, he's just a fat drunk. Like, that's the Kelces. Kelces are low IQ motherfuckers. Travis is the least likable one. Get lost. Even Chiefs fans
he's
probably
he's the Jake Paul out of the two.
Exactly. That's a great comparison because they are the Paul brothers of fucking football. People, like they're very popular, but everyone seems to hate them because they're fucking obnoxious clowns. Get that nigga the fuck up off my screen. Get him out of the league. And I'm pretty sure Chiefs fans are happy, would gladly agree with me. Get him up the fuck out. He lost this game for them. And he also didn't help in the Super Bowl. The dude stinks. All right, if he wants to be what's it called, Taylor Swift's wife, all right, because by the way, she's more alpha than you because she makes way more money than your bum ass. All right, so if you want to be her bitch, go right ahead, go be your bitch, and you know go in the moonlight, and I'd be happy because I don't have to see Taylor Swift pop up anywhere on the fucking screen anymore. Like, get lost.
I agree. Chiefs, go get Tyreek Hill back. Go get a number 1 receiver. Mahomes looks bad out there. He looks horrible. Let me look at the stats real quick because I didn't see. Oh, well, we gotta talk about Philly as well too.
But it's like Mahomes threw. By the way, that pick wasn't his fault, right?
Well, what happened? Someone dropped it.
No, that's the Travis Kelce situation. Like Mahomes threw a perfect pass. He threw a perfect pass to Kelce, right? Kelce bobbled it up in the air. And then they got an interception, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's time. I'm going to keep it real with you. Listen, Travis Kelce's past his prime. And CO, there's been a lot of good tight ends out there coming in the draft. Why not go snag one and then get Tyreek Hill back? And then it's right back to 2018. Like, I mean, what's the point of keeping this fag? What's the point?
I don't know. They could have traded up and got someone like that Warren guy from Penn State.
Yeah. Or the Tyler guy from Michigan. Like, I mean, come on, bro.
Like
something's better than nothing.
No, it's just like they have to get a tight end this season on the upcoming season. I'm not sure who the top tight end prospects are coming out. Probably not as deep as this year's, but
I mean, hell no.
But anything at this point, you gotta move on or sign somebody in free agency. The guy's washed, and it's not only that his head's not in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not.
Because he's thinking about, oh my God, where are me and Taylor gonna vacation next week? Are we gonna go to France or Belgium? Like that's what he's thinking, bro. He's not thinking about football. Fuck that nigga. Get him out of here.
Thinking about his fucking wedding, so he can fucking wear his wedding dress to the ring. Wear his wedding dress to his fucking thing. But Falcons are up 12-6 against the Vikings. And then we're going to go over the review of Monday Night Football's CEO. We have 2 games, Buccaneers, Texans, Chargers, Raiders. What's your thoughts on the Buccaneers, Texans? Who do you think wins that game, CEO?
I'm going to go with the Bucs.
Going with the Bucs?
Yeah.
I might go Texans on this. I mean, this is a toss-up because I don't think the Bucs – I mean, the Bucs are a decent team, but, I mean –
they're like slightly above mid.
Yeah, they're like
but so are Texans, bro.
Yeah, but I mean Texans do need a bounce back win. It is in Texas. I mean, I'll go Bucs. I mean Texans is what it is. Chargers, Raiders. I'm going Chargers, Raiders. Geno, nice story, but I mean, come is Geno fucking Smith.
Agreed. Yeah, Chargers.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Here we
come
go.
On, bro.
What the fuck? What is this, my nigga?
Okay, listen. There are certain teams you need to get the fuck up out of prime time. 1, the Giants. 2, the Dolphins. The Browns.
Yo,
like it's so obvious, bro.
You're gonna be pissed. You're gonna be fucking pissed because this Sunday Night Football coming up. You're gonna be fucking pissed.
Why?
Oh my gosh, you're gonna see why. Because you just said what you just said, bro. But come on, Bills. Come on, man. We're picking the Bills. Just like stop it, bro.
Yeah. Just stop it, bro.
Don't
waste your time watching this. Guys in the chat, just do something else.
Yeah, facts. I agree. Browns, Packers. Come on, man.
Yeah, Packers. Yeah, agreed.
Jets, Buccaneers. Raiders, Washington.
Yep.
Texans, Jags. Texans.
Especially
if they lose Monday night.
Funny enough, I could see the Jaguars upsetting, but
if the Texans win Monday, maybe. But if they go 0-2, I think they're going to try their hardest to win this Jacksonville game.
Yeah.
But also, they still have Trevor Lawrence, who's a fucking bum. So, Rams, Eagles. I might go Rams on this.
Yeah, I had a feeling I was going to say something similar because the Rams actually play them well.
I might go Rams on this, but Jalen Carter is coming back, and that's a huge factor.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm gonna go Rams on the upset. That would be my upset one this week.
I'll probably go Eagles. I hate the Eagles, but
you go Eagles.
Yeah.
So CEO's basically saying he's rooting for the Rams, but if you had to put money on it, he's going Eagles.
Correct.
Colts, Titans. Now this is an interesting one. I might have to go Danny Dimes on this, CEO.
Bro, it's the Titans. Like, yeah, I agree. The Colts, the Titans are bottom 5 team.
Yeah. Vikings, Bengals.
Okay, yeah. Okay, this is difficult because Joe Burrow's probably going to be out.
Who's their backup? Who's the Bengals backup?
That's a good question. Probably somewhere. Bengals backup QB. Let's see who that is. And Jake Browning.
Yeah, I'm going fucking Vikings. I'm going Vikings.
Wait, you don't trust? I mean, you don't trust in Jake Browning, RJ?
No, absolutely fucking not. Jake fucking Brown. Are you out of your fucking mind? Nah, man. Especially if the Vikings lose tonight. I mean, nah, we're not doing that. I'm going Vikings either way. Who do you got?
I got the Falcons.
Well, no, I'm talking about Bengals, Vikings.
Oh, no, I got the Vikings, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Falcons for the Panthers game. Yeah, absolutely. Not even wasting our fucking time.
Yeah.
Steelers. Oh, my gosh. Who the fuck wants to watch a Steelers-Patriots game? You know what's crazy, right, CEO?
Yeah.
If this was 10 years ago, we would be hyped about this.
Yes, we would, yeah. That is true.
It's crazy how
Yeah, that you know what that would be that would be a Sunday night game.
That would be a Thursday, Sunday, or Monday night game. It's regulated to 1 o'clock with washed up Aaron Rodgers and Drake fucking May.
Right. It would have been the Big Ben with Antonio Brown, the great defense with Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, and company.
Like, that is like, it is so like, Spongy and Cam, playoff Shea, they would be like, this game is trash, whatever. What are you guys talking about, bro? Like, you guys are fucking YNs who eat horse shit, all right? Oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh.
It's RJ, it's kind of sad seeing the fall off from grace.
Well, all these teams, but speaking of that, even like this game, CEO, the Panthers and Falcons 10 years ago, Matt Ryan, Cam Newton, both in their prime.
Yeah, that's true.
Julio Jones and fucking Luke Kuechly and shit. Now look at this shit.
RJ, ironically, the Saints versus Seahawks would have also been a good game with Drew Brees and Russell Wilson.
Oh my gosh, bro. Well,
oh my god, it's to me, or like I feel like the quarterbacks have gotten just worse, apart from like a handful.
The quarterback plays beyond horror. Hold on, not to go sidetrack, but do you know that white guy that comes on Jason Whitlock's show? Him and Steve Kim hang out. Oh my gosh, white guy with he wears the fucking visor. Coach something.
JB or something like that, right? Coach.
He's been saying for years that quarterback plays beyond horrible. He's looking correct right now. Quarterback plays fucking horrible.
No, yeah, because I mean, apart from the Vikings and Bengals, that would have been shit whenever. Yeah. The Falcons had Matt Ryan, then you got Cam Newton, then you got Ben with Tom Brady, and then you got Drew Brees with Russell Wilson.
Fucking prime Russ.
Like, these 3 games would have been so good.
CEO, time out. Look at the game below it. Broncos and Chargers. Peyton versus Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, damn. Now you got Justin Herbert versus fucking
Bowman. You got Justin Herbert and then Down syndrome and Bo Mix. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Oh my gosh. Even the Cardinals and Niners game. You have fucking the Jim Harbaugh with the 49ers and fucking Carson Palmer with the fucking Cardinals. What the fuck's happened to the National Football League? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's the quarterback play for some reason. Like, there's not enough good quarterbacks, which should ironically not be the case, though.
Yeah, facts. But Patriots, Steelers.
Steelers, unfortunately.
I don't fucking know. They're both so bad.
I'm not watching that shit, so I'm gonna sleep through that.
Please, you have to pay me to watch that shit. I might just go Patriots. The opposite. Saints, Seattle. I'm gonna go Seattle.
I'm gonna go with Seattle. Saints are back to the Aints.
I agree. Broncos, Chargers. I'm gonna go Chargers.
Broncos are trash.
Cowboys, Bears. Call me crazy. I might go Bears. I feel like the Bears. I feel like the Bears are gonna just. The Cowboys suck. I'm sorry.
I mean, just the Bears suck too, though. That's the problem.
Well, you remember that year where it was like the Cowboys lost their first game, then they beat like the Giants, and then they lose to like they lost to like fucking the Cardinals with who's that scientist guy, the bald guy. Oh my gosh, remember what I'm talking about?
The scientist guy.
Remember the guy that the Cardinals had this one quarterback when Kyler was out.
Oh, Dobbs? Was it Dobbs?
Yeah, Dobbs. Remember they lost to Dobbs in the 3rd week?
Yeah.
I could definitely see that here.
Listen. Yeah, they could be up and down. I could see that. Listen, I don't know if it says the Bears are so ass.
I get that, but the Cowboys let Russell Wilson turn back to 2014 Russ.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. Unfortunately, we'll see. Bears.
I'm not mad. That's the smart pick, but would it shock you if they lost?
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. But it would be funny to see Cowboys fans' reaction to lose to the fucking Bears, though.
Also, by the way, I have a video shitting on the Cowboys just overall, but I want to say this too. Brian Schottenheimer, trash, garbage. He makes Mike McCarthy look like fucking Bill Walsh. Horrible.
Oh yeah, and by the way, given everything that's going on with the Cowboys, Mike McCarthy might not have been the issue. Just saying. I mean, given all the bullshit that they're going through, right?
Yeah.
like Jerry's insanity, Dak Prescott being the middest of mid, and
CeeDee Lamb fucking dropping the ball,
you
literally.
know what? Now that I'm thinking of it, RJ, the fact that they can have such a really good record in the regular season might be actually a good reflection on McCarthy.
Yeah, that's a fact. I think Mike McCarthy might get a job next year, especially if the Cowboys miss the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
You're like, damn. Well, I mean, the talent's still, other than Micah Parsons, the talent's still there. Just saying. Cardinals, 49ers.
I'm gonna go with the well, this is bad because I'm gonna go with the Cardinals and I'm not even sure if it's an upset.
I'm gonna go with the Niners. I still don't believe in Kyler and that offense. I'm sorry. I mean, I
can see them beating them. I can see them beating them.
Yeah. Like I said, CEO, earlier. Remember we were saying there's certain teams that need to be out of the spotlight? Well, the New York Giants are playing Sunday Night Football against the Kansas City Chiefs, CEO.
Oh my God, who the fuck makes these games? Like, I could understand when somebody makes these games, right? RJ thinking that a team's going to be good and they, for some reason, turn out to be shit. The Giants have been dog shit for the past 12 years.
Yes, I don't know what indication you put fucking this game
like,
on.
Why would you put them on? Oh, because they're New York. No one cares. They suck.
I mean, hell, you couldn't even put them against the Cowboys. At least there's like a rivalry there. You put them against the Chiefs?
No, but it's like, because they want to force the New York sports. But I'm like, if New York sports is not good, do not show it.
And no one gives it's New Jersey. No one gives a fuck about the Giants in New York.
Like, that's the only reason they're pushing it. Oh, let's push Russell Wilson in New York. I don't care. No one cares about that storyline.
Yeah, I agree. And the Chiefs are 0-2. There's no way they're falling 0-3. Just saying.
No, listen, if the Chiefs ever lost to the Giants on prime time, bro, they're done.
Yeah, they're cooked. GG.
They're done. Like, just wrap it up.
Yeah. So we're picking the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we finish it off, CEO, with your Ravens and Lions. I think the Ravens are going to destroy the Lions, just like they did.
Yeah.
So
yeah, RJ, this is going to be like what I told you. Remember, like choke versus the teams like the Bills and the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And then destroy the rest of the league.
You know, this is going to be indication of that, and then also the Lions' downfall. This is going to be the fall from grace right here.
I mean, yeah. I mean, would it be funny if we lost it to the Lions? I think it would be, but I don't think it happened.
Yeah, is what it is. RJ loves SGAs here. What's up, bro? Apex Jack. What's up, bro? All right, let's go to these. Let's go to these topics real quick. All right, we talked about the Packers, right? And we talked about Joe Burrow.
Well, yeah, we talked about the Packers.
We talked about Daniel Jones mania.
Yep.
We're gonna get to the boxing and the combat sport. All right, let's keep it in football, CEO, and let's talk about Arch Manning and the trouble in paradise with Arch Manning, CEO. Now, I don't know if you know this, CEO. Let me pull this. Let me pull. It's so good that we have Apex Jack. Is Playoff Shea in there too? Because he's a Texas fan as well.
Who?
Playoff Shea.
I think so.
Okay, CEO. Well, let me share my screen real quick. Right here. Boom. I should just fucking look this up while I was still up here, but it is what it is. So, CEO. Texas wins 27-10. UTEP, CEO. And Arch Manning, you know, the best quarterback in college football, the Heisman Trophy favorite, 11 for 25, 114, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, CEO, with a QBR of 57 against UTEP. Can we finally admit, and I think we said this on the podcast. I didn't make a video, but I wish I would have fucking did, but we said this on the podcast. We don't know if Arch is that good. And don't we look like fucking geniuses right now, CEO? Against fucking UTEP, CEO.
Bro, they said, here was the, because let me look at, can you pull up Texas schedule real quick?
I got you right now, actually. Let's see. Wow, right here, boom. All right, so they have.
Or where they at right now?
Well, they're going to play Sam Houston next week.
This is what people predicted, right? They said he sucked dick against Ohio State, right? And they were like, okay, this is not a good look for Man Arch, right? They said it's not a good look, but they said he was going to crush San Jose State. They said he was going to crush UTEP, and he was going to crush Sam Houston, and then he was going to struggle against Florida, and that was going to be the theme. That was going to be the prevailing theme, right, RJ? Where it's like when he plays these more bigger teams, right? He sucks dick. Now it's different because now he sucks dick against shit teams.
Yeah.
So now it's worse. The dude looks horrible, bro. And by the way, I know I said this previously, but last podcast, but someone did say that the fact that he couldn't beat out Quinn Ewers and he got picked in the 7th round said a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but he looks like dick to me.
All right. My bad. I had to text somebody real quick. Listen, let's start all the way from the beginning, right, CEO?
Yeah.
Against Ohio State. Ohio State's an elite defense, great running team. I don't know if did you watch this Texas Ohio State game, CEO?
This Texas Ohio State game? No, I didn't.
Week 1. All right. That was a great weekend of college football, CEO. We get to see Arch Manning. That was the 12 o'clock game. We started college football off officially there. Arch Manning was projected to throw 3 touchdowns against Ohio State. He threw 1 fucking touchdown in the 4th quarter, was trash, was garbage. Ohio State, fun fact, CEO, did not score all second half. They scored 4. It was 14-0 going into halftime. Arch didn't score until maybe 8 minutes with the 4th quarter. Then Ohio State put him back. And by the way, Ohio State has a redshirt freshman as a starter right now, CEO.
Yeah.
He goes to Hosan State, CEO, 38-7. And I'm going to look up these box scores, CEO, because to my attention, CEO, Arch Manning, 19 for 30, 295, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, right, CEO?
Yeah.
Decent, but you can do better. Against UTEP, UTEP's never fucking been good. 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 141 yards. This is the Manning that everybody wants. Remember, CEO, just literally a few months ago, tank for Manning. Oh, the Giants are gonna get him. The Colts are gonna get him. For fucking what? He stinks. You're struggling against bums.
RJ, wouldn't it be awesome if he got drafted to the Giants?
Take him.
It would be awesome. It'd be great, and then because they'll get their hopes up and shit, and then he'll just be ass.
And by the way, Arch Manning, you cocky bitch. You said you weren't going to stay. You said it wasn't current. You weren't going to stay another year. You might want to stay another year. You might want to get your stats up, bro. Because how are you struggling against UTEP? How? And he looks bad. He looks horrible. Can we finally debunk this thing that just because you're a Manning, CEO, out of all 3 Mannings, there's only been 1 good one.
Yeah.
Really, and you can make a case Peyton Manning very underachieved.
Yeah, you could.
So, Arch Manning was ass. Eli was ass. I don't care how many Super Bowls. Eli was trash. We can agree with that, CEO.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning was elite, no question about it. But bro went isn't there a stat out there that he went he's 0-9 in the first round or some shit like that, CEO?
I think so.
Bad. And you got Arch, and it's what the fuck? What are we doing here? But I mean, I guess he's a Manning CEO. But we're looking at this schedule. They have Florida. I think they'll beat Florida. Florida's not a good team. They're gonna lose to my Oklahoma Sooners, CEO. And I want you front and center watching that game as John Mateer, a masculine man, someone who's not afraid to go in the tackles, whoops on Arch Manning. You feel me? Kaiju, fat ass, what's his name? Master J are gonna be crying. Kentucky, they'll probably beat Kentucky. They'll beat Mississippi State. They could lose to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt just beats South Carolina, who was ranked number 11. They're going to get smoked by Georgia. They're going to beat Arkansas. And don't be shocked if they lose to Texas A&M, just saying.
Yeah, I agree.
So I said it all to say this. So, CEO, do you think teams are lining up to get Arch Manning now? Is he still the guy?
I don't know if they're lining up, but he's definitely going to be on a lot of people's radar just off the last name alone.
Yeah. Then OU will get bounced in the first round. Yo, Kaji, you can't talk. You put your. I think CEO said this last week. He couldn't even beat out Quinn Ewers.
No, he couldn't.
And he made a good point. Like Tua beat out Jalen Hurts. Caleb Williams beat out Spencer Rattler. This nigga could even beat out Quinn fucking
Ewers, bro.
Are you out of your fucking mind? And that's who you want to start. If you're better than I don't care what it is. Coaches want to win. If you're better than somebody, even bro, Quinn Ewers was injured. He started and they said, yeah, when he comes back, we're putting him back in. That's how bad he is. OU's getting bitched by Georgia. Okay, that's fine. Georgia's an elite team. You guys, CEO, you see how all these Texas fans are fucking coping right now? They were ranked number 1, CEO. Now they're number 8. My gosh. It's just beautiful to watch. Like watching Texas lose, like watching the Cowboys lose. It's just so it's beautiful. It was fuck Texas. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of that, CEO, let's talk about two great competitions, two great fighters. Bud and Canelo go at it, CEO. Bud with the upset, beating Canelo unanimously. CEO, your thoughts?
That was a masterclass by Bud. You know what I'm saying? Defensive masterclass. The beautiful counters. He's setting up Canelo. I'm gonna be honest, in terms of like fundamentals, Bud looked like on a different level fundamentally.
I agree.
Honestly, Canelo just looked like he was just trying to hit a home run punch.
I agree.
Like he like I saw no fundamentals. Stamina was shit. Just trying to swing for the fences every time. That was his game plan. Like fundamentally, he didn't look good. I'm gonna just be honest. So Bud, even though Bud's punches weren't like really strong, which considering he had to move up like 3 weight classes, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. That his punches aren't going to be more lethal. But fundamentally speaking, I mean he outclassed him in almost every way.
That was a masterpiece. I wish I would have took the bet with CEO and took Bud. But, I think CEO would have called up the bet after Canelo did all that shit with Jake Paul. Yep. But, listen, Bud Crawford is a top 10 pound-for-pound fighter ever. Ever. There's not many people. He's won in 5 different weight classes. And just went up and beat Canelo. Went up to beat Canelo. Keep this in mind, people.
That's harder. By the way.
Huh?
I mean, it's harder to jump down in weight class and go up, right?
Yeah.
But it is harder to jump up 3 weight classes and then because he's not used to fighting in that weight class. So
no, not at all. And also keep this in mind, people. Both him and Canelo weighed in at both 167. You know for a fact Canelo that was what, Friday? He boosted up at least to 190, 180 before that fight. You know that for a fact because there was no rehydration clause.
Right.
And Canelo, Crawford, that dude is so smart. His IQ, I give Crawford so much credit because he didn't go in there trying to he went in there to box him. His defense, because Canelo did try to back him down. He was the bigger man. But Crawford, clearly during his training camp, he worked on his counterpunching. He worked on fighting off his back foot and the ropes. And he worked on taking the punches while he can. I give masterpiece.
All right, so you said he's I'm really impressed with Bud. The fact that not only that, RJ, the fact that he's American makes it that much better.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck Mexico. All right. Dirty Mexicans. You took your L. All you filthy taco burrito folding clowns, all talking about Canelo this, Canelo that. By the way, Canelo doesn't even look like he's Mexican. He looks like he's from Ireland or some shit.
I agree, 100%.
And second of all, we got a homegrown American beating up Canelo again. The first one to do it was Floyd Mayweather, right? Another American. You know what I'm saying? America is the boxing capital of the world.
Two black Americans whooping on the Mexicans. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? So don't ever think you filthy Mexicans can ever beat us. You know what I'm saying? Stupid ass Cam. Oh, disgusting Mexican.
Another one who doesn't even look Mexican.
So listen, Bud, and the fact that he's from like Butt Creek, Omaha or something is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
like he's not even from California, New York. He's like from butt ass, middle of nowhere, Nebraska. That makes it even that much better.
Not even like from like Texas or Chicago or some shit.
No, he's from like middle of nowhere, fucking Nebraska.
Yep.
Like that makes it even much better. Bud, bro has like, I mean, he has more belts than he has teeth at this point.
I agree.
Like 42-0, that's crazy. One of the best boxers in our lifetime.
I agree.
So you said 10. You said top 10 pound for pound.
Pound for pound, I think he's entered the top 10. Your top boxers. Yep.
All right, so let's go through that list.
Okay.
All right. So Sugar Ray Robinson, Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, they got some nigga named Harry Gerb, but that's like
Terrence Crawford's above him.
Somebody named Roberto Duran. My guy, Panamanian born. We got Sugar Ray Leonard.
He's better than Leonard. I will put him above Leonard.
Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Manny Pacquiao.
I will put him above Pacquiao.
Listen, Prime Pacquiao, I stand by this. Prime Pacquiao was a demon.
No question. But
Floyd Mayweather.
I want to wait for Floyd until after we're done with the list. I got an interesting question about that. Oh, JJ McCarthy sucks.
I love it. I fucking love it.
This nigga over. Oh, he's so bad. That's so. Oh man. But go through the list.
Let's see. So, Joe Louis.
I'll put him above Joe Louis at this point.
So, who are the only people that you would not put him above?
I'm not putting him above Marvin Hagler.
Muhammad Ali.
Can I say something about Ali that might be controversial? Be controversial, CEO. Do people overrate Muhammad Ali because of his cultural impact and not his boxing? I'm not saying Ali was a bad boxer. I'm not saying Ali, is not top 10, especially in the heavyweights. But if you look at his record, and if you look at some of the things he kind of got away with, like leaning on the ropes, putting his hands on the ropes and doing rope-a-dope and shit like that. I mean, as a boxer, I think Muhammad Ali is kind of overrated. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's a hot take. But I mean, let's just read this little description. I think that'll paint a better picture. They say, had the Vietnam War not occurred, Ali probably submits a historic uninterrupted run of brilliance. So most of it is assuming that he would have.
Yeah, but right? He's living off a hypothetical. We have to go off what we know.
I mean, yeah.
Like CEO, prime example. If Andrew Luck actually had an offensive line, he'll be a top 10 quarterback right now. But he's not. Like, we can't do that. I'm sorry.
All right, so let's go. Because this is like a 25 pound for pound. So let's go down the list real quick. Okay. So you got Sandy Sadler at number 25.
Don't even know who that is. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
You got Rocky Marciano.
He's better than Rocky Marciano.
George Foreman.
He's better than George Foreman. Come on, man.
Julio Cesar Chavez.
He's better than him too.
Jack Dempsey,
I know the name. I can't comment on that.
Gene Tooney,
Don't even know who that is.
Barney Ross.
He's better than Barney Ross.
Okay, Joe Gans. I don't even know. Like the picture looks like it's during slavery time, so you probably don't know who that is.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I know you said Floyd Mayweather. You're not sure.
Well, we're gonna talk about Floyd. We're gonna talk about Floyd.
Pernell Whitaker.
That's a good one.
Nearly untouchable at his best. They called him Sweet Pea. Is arguably the greatest defensive fighter ever.
I would put Terrence Crawford above Pernard. My dad would kill me for saying that because that's one of his favorite boxers. But what Canelo just did, there's only few people that can do that, CEO. Like,
yeah, I agree. How about Archie Moore?
Don't even know who that is. I'm gonna keep it real.
Ed Sir Charles.
Come on, man.
Sam Langford.
Don't even know who that is.
Jack Johnson. Bro, why are these boxers all from like the 50s? I mean, not even the 50s.
That's my point.
Okay, but I mean, I guess if you put Mike Tyson in here, he'd be better, right?
Better than Terrence?
Mike Tyson.
I will take Terrence over Tyson. Tyson was good, but Tyson just he was good. But you gotta look at that record. He fought a lot of bums, and without that knockout power, he's not as skilled as fucking Terrence Crawford.
Yeah, that is true.
Now Floyd Mayweather, right, CEO?
Yeah.
It's weird with Floyd because I feel like Terrence Crawford has a very similar career to Floyd. In that he can adjust. He went up. Floyd's another one that went up to multiple weight classes and won.
Yeah. I just feel like Floyd will be more respected off of the simple fact that he was more of a showman. And in terms of that's what he's more famous because of that, right?
Yeah.
But listen, Bud is definitely an elite company. All right. No question about it.
Absolutely.
Now, when we talk about greatest boxers, I kind of like to put it in weight classes over just generalizing, kind of like in UFC where you have different weight classes. People say, "Oh, John Jones is the greatest of all time," but then people say, "No, well, George St. Pierre is the greatest of all time." And I'm like, well, they're different weight classes, so I like to do it by weight class, right? That's more smarter because let's be honest, if we're talking about just who's the baddest man on the planet right now, right? As a boxer, who would that be? It would be probably Alexander Usyk.
I agree.
Because if you put Alexander Usyk versus Bud Crawford, Bud would lose.
Absolutely, 100%, just off of size alone.
So the baddest man on the planet is always the heavyweight.
Yeah.
But that's why you got to divide them into weight classes. But in terms of his weight class, Bud is the best of all time in his weight class, right?
Oh, not even a question. Especially. Okay, can I say something, CEO?
Yeah.
Looking at Bud beat Canelo, I had to sit back and think. Fuck, if only that fucking car accident didn't happen. And we could have saw back in 2018, 2019, Bud versus fucking Errol Spence.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about that because I don't know if you saw, I posted a picture of a car that might be going on in 2026. It had Errol Spence, it had Frank Martin and Roach on there and stuff. And I'm thinking back remember when Errol Spence was what Terrence Crawford was, the hype?
Yeah. Bro,
go ahead.
I remember because it was 2016 or something around there.
Yeah.
I remembered Errol. I was so hyped for Errol Spence, and the reason I was first of all, he was big. He was a big deal, and it was a big deal because at the time he was featured on remember Undisputed,
yeah,
with Skip and Shannon, and that was back then that was the biggest sports show in that era. I mean, 2016, right? When Skip and Shannon were actually good.
Yeah.
During that era, he was featured on it, and there was so much hype around Errol Spence. The dude was legit. He was young. He was up and coming. He was the next face of boxing.
Charismatic.
And I was like, oh, this is going to be really fun. And it was unfortunate what happened because, yeah, that derailed him completely because he was the next face, in my opinion. But
yeah, and he was good. And Terrence Crawford, I always been a Terrence Crawford fan. I always, even before the accident, I had Terrence Crawford win that fight. But you can't deny that car accident. I don't know what the fuck it did to Errol. I don't know what he's. Even the fight against Danny Garcia, he did not look the fucking same at all.
No, he didn't. But Errol, I mean, it was unfortunate, bro, because I was really hyped about that.
You know, now when they fought, we saw a fucking ass. That was a fucking ass whooping from hell, man. But Terrence, I think he's one of the best in his weight class. When you talk about the 147, the 150s, the 140s, he's one of the best. He's up there with Manny Pacquiao. He's up there with Floyd. He has to be.
Yeah, he has to be, absolutely.
Now, Sia, I gotta ask, what's next for Terrence and Canelo? For both of them, what do you think happens?
All right, so here's the thing, because I know a lot of people on social media. And by the way, I know a lot of you are not big combat sports fans.
Yeah, you should be.
Facts. My advice is stop being a pussy and watch combat sports. All right.
Yeah.
Because as y'all see, the NFL is pretty lame for the most part, and let's just be honest. So grow a pair, you queers in the comments section, and start talking about combat sports for once.
Yeah, facts.
As I was saying, right?
Yeah.
When you look at the after, I'm gonna be honest, it's hard because Terrence Crawford, a lot of people are saying you got to retire. Okay, it's time to retire on top, right?
Yep.
But it's hard for me to tell him to retire off of the simple fact that with the hype that he got from this fight, with the amount of money he made, it's like one of those things where any contract he signs going forward is a minimum 100 million plus. Minimum. The floor is 100 million. If it's not 100 million, there's no fight. Like it's that kind of money, right? Yep. So when he's like 37, he looked in great shape to me. The stamina on him was insane. He looked good to me. Technical as fuck. Yep. Looked great. So my only thing is, if I'm Bud, I'm not looking to fight. Like maybe, but I wouldn't announce I'm retiring off the simple fact that if somebody, because let's be honest, I think all these Arab countries are the ones funding these fights.
Mm-hmm.
Like if one of these Arab niggas was like, listen, bro, I'll give you $200 million because I want you to fight this boxer. Like it's hard for me to tell him to like retire and deny that kind of money. You feel me? So like he's in a good space where it's kind of like, yeah, he made $100 million. He can make more millions. Because okay, let's just say theoretically, I think physically he has like what 2 or 3 more fights in him, physically.
Sure,
but that how much money is that? Like $500 million?
I get that, but it's about his opponent. Now, I did suggest maybe Charlo. Then we know most likely he's going to beat Charlo. I just said Charlo because there's some history there. Charlo talked Terrence Crawford during the Errol Spence fight.
Yeah.
So I'm like, they're 2 big names. You can give that's a big fight because Charlo's a clown, but I mean that's a big fight. But also, I'm just keep it real. Terrence, you can't get in there with those 25-year-olds. I'm sorry. I get it. You look good. You have the experience, but at the same time, CEO, like they say, combat sports is a young man's game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, he can be well-conditioned, but at the same time, the youth will, and especially if it's someone that's hungry. Like, CEO, this is
okay. Well, hold on.
This is a blood sport right now.
I agree. A lot of people are saying, Crawford, go fight Benavidez.
No.
Listen, that is a bad match.
Did he beat Benavidez already?
Did he? No. Benavidez is undefeated. Okay,
yeah.
Okay, so but like, because a lot of people said that Canelo was ducking Benavidez.
Yeah.
but Benavidez is undefeated. Benavidez is 28, and he's like the next big name, I guess. But listen, you gotta understand this position. Crawford
he versus Jose Benavidez. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Benavidez is 28. He's a knockout artist. Not only that, but the problem here is Benavidez is almost 10 years younger, and
in his prime.
Benavidez is in his prime, and he's 6'2".
Yeah,
he's huge compared to Crawford, because Crawford's like 5'7" or 5'8". Like he's huge compared to Crawford, and like that's not a good fight. Like he's probably more powerful too. So, like if Crawford wants to take it, I'm pretty sure they're gonna give him a big ass bag for that shit. Off of the simple fact, because if they can get Benavidez to win off of Crawford with all the hype and the reputation he has, they can launch Benavidez as the future. So, but if I'm Crawford, that's a risky ass fight.
No, I mean, bro, he's an inch taller than Canelo, and this was a risky fight. David Benavidez, in his
that's a risky ass fight.
The nigga that you versed is avoiding him right now.
He is.
No,
I'm just saying. They could have, because if you're boxing, right?
Yes.
Canelo's older, right?
Yes.
Crawford's actually older than Canelo, right?
Yep.
Like you need that like next face, right?
Yep.
And Benavidez is right there. He already has the hype. He already has the thing. What you would like to do, at least in the UFC, they do this, right? Where it's like they want to pass off the torch to another fighter to build up the hype. Like I could see boxing try to make that, but you're gonna have to pay Bud like a shit ton of money to do that, like a shit ton of money, right? But again, is he gonna want to do that? Because he already made a shit ton of money, right? So he could probably make less fighting Charlo, but his reputation's probably still looking clean as a whistle, because I'm assuming that he likes seeing that 42-0.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm not sure how much that O is worth, but if we could, like, can you imagine how big that fight would be, bro?
It would be big, but it just depends. Do you care about your legacy or do you care about money? Because if you care about money, then okay, go ahead. But if you care about, see, I'm taking this in this account. Like, let's keep this in mind, right, CEO?
Yeah.
Terrence Crawford lives in Omaha. He lives in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
He's probably, huh?
He's a country boy.
Yeah, he's a country boy, married man. You know, by the way, I love the fact how they push these other black, like they push Tank Davis all tied up baby mamas, but they don't push the guy who's married, taking care of his kids. Just saying, by the way. But
yeah, and the guy that always like God this, God that, there's another.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. But he's not really like, you're not gonna need. I mean, bro, you're a Hall of Famer. When you retire, he's going into the Hall of Fame. First ballot Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Maybe he can be an announcer. Like, you can make money doing something else than going in there with David Benavidez, and you keep your legacy.
No, I mean, you got a good point. Like first of all, he has plenty enough money already.
Yes.
So it's not like he needs it. I'm just saying in case he wants it, but he doesn't need it, and he could make money other ways. Maybe not as much money, but he could make money other ways. I'll say this: what would he do for his legacy beating someone like that?
David Benavidez?
Yeah,
he's above Floyd, and he's above Floyd, hands down. He might be getting like I'm gonna keep it real, and this how he's in the GOAT conversation. You beat two guys in that division at an elderly age, and one guy's bigger than the other. First of all, you know what that does, CEO?
Yeah.
Not only does that put him in the GOAT conversation, that kicks Canelo out of the GOAT conversation because he avoided that guy. Just saying.
Does. Not only that, he also beat Canelo, and he took the guy that avoided him and beat him too. Yeah, that would be GOAT shit. Absolutely,
that would be some GOAT shit. But nah, don't take that risk, dog.
Yeah, it's not worth it. I mean, he's a smaller fighter compared to him, but I'm gonna be honest. It would be awesome to see him beat someone like Benavidez.
I would love it, and I like David Benavidez. He's a good fighter, but
no, I like him. But just like, can you imagine that would propel him to GOAT conversation? Absolutely.
Or fuck, if you want some more money and you want to, I would say avoid David Benavidez. If you want some more money, have him fight Caleb Plant. Fuck it.
Caleb Plant. I mean,
Yeah.
he had hype, and then that shit went nowhere.
I mean, he still has a name. I mean, Terrence. I think it's just time to wrap it up. I love Terrence. You know, watched him for a fucking decade now. It's like it's time to take the Floyd route. Be an entertainer at this point. Just, you know, it's time. But I also think Terrence is not like he's not like Floyd, where it's like he kind of wants to be left alone. He lives in Omaha.
Yeah,
you know how with all the money he's made, even before this Canelo fight, all the money he could move to LA, he could move to New York. He's like, nah, I'm staying in Omaha and fucking fish. You feel me? Which I got nothing wrong with that. Be chill, bro.
No, that's tough.
And by the way, I want to give a shout out to Terrence Crawford for not falling for the whole black man needs to get tattoos bullshit. Shout out to him.
Oh yeah, he got no tats, right?
And I want to say this. If you whatever you want to do with your body, your choice. I really don't care. But it's nice to see someone, you know, especially someone being black, not getting tatted up like Tank and Errol Spence and all these guys.
No, it's nice to see somebody not be a fucking basically a stereotype. So, I mean, it's rare to see black men do stuff like that. I mean, like beat stereotypes because you got people like Bud Crawford. You got people like similar people like that, or people like, I don't know, like for example, I know this is like Michael Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Where it's not like the dude is nowhere near a black stereotype, but it's nice to see these things. But I will say this: if he ever took that fight and lost, my respect for him would be immense either way, because like he would be like the fact that Canelo's afraid of him. And been ducking his ass. Like Canelo would legit fight Jake Paul over this nigga. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, he would do that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was talking to my uncle. Does Canelo's legacy, not just with this loss, but just also just with the whole Jake Paul thing, does his legacy take even just a small hit?
I think it does, because first of all, he probably was never going to fight Paul. He just used it as kind of like a thing. But at the same time, it's like, why are you bringing a clown like Jake Paul? Because we're going to talk about the next subject is Jake Paul versus Tank Davis, right?
Okay, so before you go off, I was watching it on Netflix and I saw Jake Paul talking. And I see Tank Davis come up. He was like, I want to fight real fighters. And Tank Davis pops out and it says November 15th. I'm like, this shit is real? They have a set date for this? So this is really fucking happening? That's tough.
No, I knew it was real because I knew about it a few weeks ago. But when I saw, that's why I not commented on Discord. You probably didn't see it, but I commented like, this is a fucking joke. This is literally a joke. Like Tank Davis, first of all, right? I know Tank is doing it for money purposes and shit. Like, I get it, but this is a mockery of boxing, right? Like, because Jake Paul isn't dumb. He knows who to pick. He knows how to do it. He knows he knows how to manipulate things in boxing to make it look like, even though everyone knows he's a clown, right? Like, oh, I beat Mike Tyson. Yeah, he's like 70. Congratulations. Like, oh, I beat some random UFC fighter passing.
Tyron Woodley.
I beat Tyron Woodley. I beat Nate Robinson. I beat it's so clownish. Like, you lost to Tyson Fury's shit boxer of a brother. like in this RJ, it's like, okay, and he's like, okay, let me pick Tank. Why did he pick Tank, RJ? Because Tank is like 5'5" and he's like 6'2".
Yeah.
And he's confident, like, this nigga can't hurt me, right?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty
desperate, by the way, for money too. So.
Tank is desperate for money. And by the way, I'm pretty sure in the background he's like, hey, yo, Tank, don't knock me out. Just like, we're gonna just do an exhibition, right? Like, basically he's gonna be like, hey, listen, Tank. Well, I'm gonna make a shit ton of money. You're gonna make a shit ton of money. We're gonna box, but these are the rules. No knockouts. Funny enough, when it comes to serious, like more like prestigious boxers, like Mike Tyson or Tank, like, there's no knockout there's no knockout type of clauses, right?
Yep.
You know that because when it comes to clowns like Nate Robinson, who got nothing to like lose, for example, like he'll knock him out easy. First of all, Nate Robinson's like 5'6", and the dude's skinny as fuck. And like I said, he will never fight somebody like who has the same size like he would never fight an Alexander Benavidez, Usyk, like these people that he would never fight someone that's 6'2" or above. Never. He will never do that shit. He'll fight people that are tiny, and on top of fighting people that are tiny, he'll have a contract that says "Don't knock me out."
Yep.
Because like this is clown shit. But like you're taking a literal light heavyweight, and you're putting him against somebody who weighs what is he, 150, 160?
Who, Tank?
Yeah.
Bro, he's like 130.
130. Come on, bro. That's clown shit. Jake's like 220.
Yeah, Tank on his best day, let's say he's like 140. That's still like 80 pounds that Jake has over him. And what? Tank is what, 5'6"?
Yeah, Tank is 5'5", actually.
He's 5'5". Jake Paul's what, 6'2", 6'3"?
Yeah, 6'2".
So that's what, a 7-8. That's a 7-inch difference.
Yeah, and not only that, RJ, the weight difference is the bigger issue because, like, someone like, I don't know, Deontay Wilder, who's 6'7", can fight someone like Fluffy Hernandez, who's like 6'2".
Yeah.
Like, there could be weight, but they're both the same weight.
Yes.
But Tank is not going to be 220. Come on.
Absolutely not, bro. Even if he was 220, he won't be Tank.
He'll be fat. He'll be fat as shit. Yeah, like, can you imagine Tank at 220? The dude would be lucky if he can lift himself from his bed.
Yeah, like, nah, that's not fucking happening. Like, so, and then also, Tank is a guy, and I'm not trying to knock the guy, grew up rough, no dad. He probably has no morals, so he's like, oh, I want money. And you know what, see, they probably paid off all his lawyers, probably paid off all his baby mamas, and they're saying, we're going to also give you $100 million, hype up Jake Paul. He's like, okay.
Yeah, I agree with you. He probably helped him out on a lot of shit, and then he's like, whatever, I'll do it. And plus, RJ, because there's no way that Jake Paul is going all the way to 130, and he would die. He would literally die. But
he's not even going to 160.
No, like he's not doing that. So this is why they call it an exhibition, and it's why do you think that's why they call it an exhibition, RJ? Because there's no way a body would sanction this fight legitimately. They would not do that because how are you going to put a 6'2", 220-pound boxer with a 5'5", 130, 140 boxer? That's not a fight. There's no way they would sanction that fight.
And also another reason why it's an exhibition because it won't count on Tank Davis's record.
Right, exactly. So this isn't boxing. This is a circus. Like, and they're destroying the name of boxing because they call it boxing, but it's not. You can't have this. This is like RJ. This is like, I don't know, John Jones fighting Demetrius Johnson. Like, this is beyond comical. Like, what are you doing? Like. And not to compare, I'm talking about size wise, not to compare him to John Jones because John Jones actually knows how to fight. Yeah. But Jake Paul, bro, he's a disgrace. And on top of that,
Jake Paul as boxing?
No, I mean, no, because a lot of these media figures want to hype him up legitimately and be like, hey, you got to respect Jake Paul. Yeah, what he's doing, you got to respect that he's beating these legitimate boxers. You got to give him some credit. I'm like, no, I'm not giving him credit. He knows what he's doing. These fights are rigged, all right? Yeah. And because they have clauses in them that says you can't knock me out. I can't. Let's be honest, RJ. We saw how bad Mike Tyson looked.
Yeah,
Mike Tyson looked like an old, crippled man. Couldn't move his feet. Couldn't do nothing. If Jake Paul really wanted to, he probably could have knocked him out.
I agree.
He probably could have knocked him out. Why didn't he do that? Because there's a clause. They have an agreement. He knows Mike Tyson can't fight anymore because Mike Tyson's 60. So What did he do? He said, Mike, hey, Mike, I know you need a lot of money. You got a big name. Listen, you can make money. I can make money. I won't knock you I won't knock you out, bro. I promise you, we're gonna have a clause in the contract that we're not going to disclose. We have a clause in the contract that says I'm not going to knock you out. I'm just going to punch you here. You're going to punch me there, and we're gonna trick a lot of these idiots and make a shit ton of money.
Yeah, yeah,
and that's exactly what the fuck happened.
And same thing with Tank. He's probably listen, Tank, this is gonna be expedition, so it's not gonna count on your fucking shit. Damn, JJ McCarthy's JJ McCarthy fucking sucks.
I love it. I love it.
He stinks. But
shout out to Penix.
Yeah, Penix. I mean, Penix is not playing the best game, but I mean, give it a couple of weeks, he'll get to it. But yeah, this is a joke. Tank. I mean, this is what happens when you have fucking retards. Like, Tank's an idiot. Like, he has all these baby mamas. He has all these problems. Now you have to resort to fighting, quote-unquote, fighting Jake Paul and fucking being a clown. You know what? Shakur Stevenson, who's another clown, you make him look more valid by doing this dumb shit. You won't fight Shakur, but you'll fight Jake. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You won't even fight Devin Haney or Ryan Garcia again. You'll fight Jake, though? Are you out of your fucking mind? Like, come on, man.
No, RJ, it's a clown show. This is why I will never, I'm never going to watch a Jake Paul fight ever again. First of all, it's a waste of time. I want to see real boxing. I want to see what we saw last night. I want to see that. I want to see that in boxing. I want to see Dana White do more serious shit. You know what? Although I do think Dana White's an asshole for not paying his fighters correctly, right? And he's an asshole for a myriad of other reasons that I don't like him for. But what I'll give him credit is he always dismissed and put down Jake Paul because he's not a serious person. So I'm perfect. So if you know what, because I think Dana was the one that helped promote this fight. Listen, Dana, do more of this. This is what we want to see. We don't want to see Jake Paul, and I'm glad he puts him down in every opportunity he can get. As long as you keep doing that, I will watch more Dana White sanctioned boxing match.
Well, Dana White's one of the topics right now, CEO. Where is he? Is Dana moving first of all, I want to say this before we get into that. CEO, I would not be that quick to hype up Dana White. Just me personally, I do think Dana and the Pauls are very friendly behind the scenes. I don't know if you remember this.
Yeah.
During Jake Paul and Logan Paul, who quote unquote had beef with Conor, were hanging out with Conor earlier this year, and Jake Paul and Logan Paul are both very associated with Netflix and TKO, as Jake Paul does boxing events. Logan Paul's in the WWE and UFC's owned by TKO. So I don't know this. Obviously, I'm not in the room with these guys, but don't be shocked if they're on some, hey, we're going to act like we're beefing.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm not saying it's not there, but I'm saying be wary of that.
All right, listen.
And also, let's not act like Dana White wouldn't take a check from Jake Paul to do some shit. Just saying.
Listen, Dana White, although I do think you're an asshole again because they got shit. They got an NFL team worth money from the Paramount deal, basically. They got $7 billion. That's what the Broncos are worth or something like that.
7.7 billion, yep.
So he got paid an NFL team type money for just to license out the streaming services to Paramount. So the fact that I'm not still seeing news about bumps and fighter pay is very, very, very tiny head of you, by the way. But, what I will say, is that
that's a good one.
I will stay cautious, like you said. Now that you pointed that out, TKO and all that with Jake Paul. But again, I'm not watching anything Jake Paul related. Are you?
I'll watch, but I'm not gonna take it seriously. I'll watch for I'll watch it, but I'm not taking it seriously though. It's like a car. It's like, you know what it is? It's like watching a car wreck, CEO.
Oh, I mean, you still watch WWE, right? It's kind of like that.
Yeah, something like a pay-per-view, yeah, like WrestleMania or something like that. Not like some dumb stuff. But speaking of that, CEO,
yeah,
do you think Dana White's moving towards boxing, CEO?
He is. He is moving towards boxing. I think that he wants to revolutionize boxing again, like he's doing with the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
My only problem with Dana White's like he has his hands in everything, and that just leads to bad quality over time. So
I'll allow with the UFC.
Yeah, like the UFC slap boxing or what is called
slap boxing, whatever.
First of all, that's that abomination of an experiment. Like, okay, now I'm moving to boxing. I get it. Listen, I enjoy fights like the Canelo versus Bud fight. I would love to see more.
Even the fight before that, the 2 fighters before that was a good fucking fight.
Right? Yeah, like I like the card in general wasn't bad because I did like, the Caleb Walsh and Vargas Jr. fight. It was okay.
Yeah, that was a decent fight.
What I like the ones below it, I think it was I like the
I know what you're talking about, the fucking slug fucking fight that fucking happened.
The one with the Canadian and the I forgot what was the other dude.
Yeah,
but
that was a good fucking fight. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was the Canadian, some other dude, and they were slugging each other. Yeah, I love that fight. There were 2 fights like that. It was the Ukrainian and the American. That was a good one. Yeah. The cards were good. You could say arguably that a lot of those fights were slightly more like exciting than the co-main event. So
I agree.
But yeah, I like, listen, Dana, if you could make the undercards better for these boxing fights, I'd appreciate that. Like they did in this card where they had good boxers. I like that. But again, if I see any fucking Jake Paul fuckery, I'm moving the fuck out.
This happened on Netflix, and Dana did do it on Netflix. I'm just saying, I'm not saying this is confirmed that they're friends or they're trying to do this, whatever. I'm just saying, be very cautious here, people. These guys, Dana White, they're fucking actors. They're actors. Just saying. But I will say this, and I was telling Brandon this, and I'm gonna tell you this. At the end of the day, Dana White's heart was always into boxing. He grew up a boxer. He tried to get into it. He didn't get into it. You know what UFC or MMA is to Dana White? Like, those women who get broken up with their, like, the guy that they really want to be with, and they get the rebound guy. But if that one guy that broke up with him said, hey, let's try it back, they'll run back to him. That's what it is. The first opportunity he had to go back to boxing, he did. He did.
It was kind of like a launching pad, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, let me. It's kind of like people that aren't good enough to
By the way, Falcons won 22-6.
Bet. Yeah, JJ McCarthy is as advertised. I knew that was going to happen. Penix didn't play as well, but he still got the W. You know what I'm saying? So something the Giants still haven't gotten.
Facts. For Minnesota and fucking Falcons got a W over them.
Facts. So
and Kansas City too.
And Kansas City, but interception, JJ again?
No, he threw an interception. Oh yeah, he threw an interception. I gave him the ball back, yo.
Yeah, but yeah, it's we'll see what Dana does. I think Dana's already too rich to care about producing anything, so we'll see.
I think he's moving more into boxing now, and I mean, because the last few UFC after 300, they had some good fights and cards, but it just hasn't felt the same. It feels like Dana's just leaving UFC. So yeah. I mean, I'm not mad about it. I mean, it's just. Maybe Dana will do more things with Netflix and going more in the box. Bro, did you see the weigh-in for the face-off between Canelo and Terrence? This dude's smiling his ass off.
Yeah,
you would think Conor and John Jones were gonna go at it the way how he was just smiling his ass off.
Yeah, that's where you always wonder because first of all, he was a big boxing fan growing up. He probably wanted to go in the industry but didn't work out, so he moved to MMA.
Yeah. And
that worked out big for him. Now it's because he's the face of the UFC, and that's one of the biggest fighting organizations in the world. So now he can do his dream because no one's ever going to say no to him, to Dana White. Now he's considered one of the best promoters.
Yeah.
So now he can do what he ever. The fact that he had to go into slap boxing just because it had boxing in it, like, should tell you everything. So,
or CEO, maybe because the UFC is owned by TKO. It's not owned by Dana White anymore.
No,
So they have a huge say in what goes on and stuff. Dana might have a say, but we know who owns TKO. So maybe Dana's trying to do this to maybe have his own industry again. Just saying. Maybe he's like, all right, let me get this so I can make my own UFC. Maybe he'll have a UFC, and don't be shocked if Dana White's the first person to have like a UFC boxing card where you have like a UFC fight, then a boxing fight, something along those lines. Because that's never been done before.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I
wouldn't be surprised about that.
You know what I'm saying? He might go to kick and fucking do his own thing, whatever. Don't be shocked by this, but I do think he's venturing into boxing. As it goes for the UFC. Well, speaking of that, CEO, you want to sit here and shit all over MMA fans, CEO, and why MMA fans are garbage. That's a great closing off topic for it.
It's funny because a couple of months ago, right? A few months back, you said that we were talking about the worst fan bases.
Mm-hmm.
And I mentioned soccer, right? I was like, yeah, soccer fans are the worst.
Soccer,
right? Now that RJ's a big soccer guy, which is the biggest, this is the biggest irony of all time, by the way. I mean, the fact that RJ, the number one shitter of soccer in my lifetime, is now a soccer fan.
Listen, I'm going to tell you how I told all my friends. Everything I said about soccer from 2014 and beyond is null and void. I am a soccer fan, all right?
I mean, I don't know how RJ became radicalized, right? I blame Fortnite for his radicalization, but
no, you should blame the NFL. If the NFL was good, I wouldn't be venturing into soccer, all right?
But RJ's now all his profile pictures are soccer, which is very disappointing to see, RJ. But
listen, soccer is a great sport, all right?
Something like inside me, I feel like you're trolling. But
bro, come on, bro. I'm not trolling. Bro, if you saw my YouTube history, it's literally just a bunch of soccer highlights and fucking soccer games, dog.
Yo,
RJ. I watched Portugal. I watched Portugal and Spain. Cristiano Ronaldo versus Diego Costa. That's how I found out about Diego Costa. I just watched that whole fucking game.
RJ. See, RJ has been has been
maturing and evolving. Okay,
RJ's apparently part of MK Ultra, and I wasn't made aware of that. So now he likes soccer. So that's very unfortunate. By the way,
you're part of MK Ultra. You're stuck in your own ways. You got to break out from this NFL bullshit. All right.
It's like, I can't. I like if RJ, you have to understand because soccer is such an international game, right? And you're very very nationalistic, right? So when I heard that you just said you're watching Portugal and Spain, my head kind of just blew up. I'm like, what the fuck?
Whoa, tell me, you can blame CEO. You can blame America. America's fucking retarded. All right.
All right. You know what, RJ? I will say America is retarded right now.
So maybe I was like, maybe try something else. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, RJ? I'm actually kind of glad you're getting into soccer because you were a bigger hater than soccer than I was, by the way. Right?
Yeah.
I was telling you, you know what? Maybe it's global for a reason, and now that you like soccer, maybe we can maybe you can help me get into it.
I'm down to talk some soccer. I am down to talk some soccer.
All right, but you got to help me get into it because I don't know how to get into it. Like, I don't know where to start.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna just do what I did. Find the player. You know what I do, CEO, and this just goes for any sport. I try to find somebody that's not established. So like Messi, Ronaldo, that's too easy. And plus they're older. So I try to find somebody that pops out to my eye. So when I was watching Argentina and France back in 2022, Gonzalo Martínez, the defender for what's the name? Yeah. For Argentina, I'm like, this guy's a good defender. He's physical. He's good at dribbling, and he kicked the game-winning penalty kick to win. And the emotion, I'm like, that's my guy right there. Then I was watching Spain and Portugal. You have Ronaldo. This guy, Diego Costa, said, fuck Ronaldo. I'm going after him. Went after him. Nigeria, they had this guy named Victor Usman. Fucking animal. 26 years old. Fucking animal. I like him now. Guy from Jamaica, Leon Bailey. Not the best physical guy, but he's a dirty worker. I like him too. So,
hey, Chad, what do you think about RJ's now newfound love for soccer? Do you find this to be one of the most weirdest things that you ever seen?
I don't know which one of you fags commented this, but it was fucking hilarious. Someone said, "Damn, we're not gonna get that why soccer sucks fucking video anymore."
Yo, that's true.
Oh,
that's true. Yeah, that is true.
Hilarious. The only problem with soccer comes on at with my new change schedule, I'll probably, because I'm working 11 so I'll probably be up a little bit later. So I'll be able to watch some soccer with Gavin in the middle of the fucking night.
Yo, did you tell Gavin this yet? Because he'd probably be happy as shit.
Oh, he's never on. I can't tell him.
Oh yeah, when he gets on, you should tell him because that would blow his fucking mind.
He's a Manchester. What he likes Manchester?
He likes Liverpool.
Liverpool. That's a Euro. That's some Euro shit, right?
Euro, yeah. The Euro.
Okay, so I'm getting into the players now. I don't know the divisions. I know the teams, like certain teams, but I'm not deep into that. So I'm just getting into the players and seeing who I like and stuff like that. So I'm a new. I started liking soccer
in like 5 years, ours is gonna be like, "Hey, go see yo, you can't beat me in FIFA, nigga."
Shoot, I'm not gonna keep it real with you. I'm not playing FIFA. It's an EA game. I'm not playing that shit.
Yo, I'm tired. EA needs to get, like, I understand, you know how 2K has just like NBA basketball?
Yeah.
Like EA should have, if they're going to have a monopoly, they should have a monopoly on one sport, not like multiple sports.
Yeah, they have the UFC, Madden, college football, soccer. Do they have the NHL too?
The NHL?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Well,
let me check. The NHL, I mean, they still have rights to boxing. Technically, they still have the rights to Fight Night.
Yeah, they do have NHL.
Then hockey, then RJ. No, I can't get into hockey.
Listen,
let me not say that because I said I would get inside. Let me not fucking say that shit.
All right, but yeah, that is true, bro. Yeah, you can't say that shit. But listen, as we were saying originally, because the topic
all about MMA fans, yo.
MMA fans, yeah, and I said soccer fans were the worst because they behead people and shit. So you said no, MMA fans are the worst, right? And I was a little bit shocked, even though I did know I've been watching MMA longer than you have, right?
Of course, yeah.
But I don't really interact with the fan base. I just watch the matches, right? Yeah. And then I'll move on. I don't really interact with the community a lot. I don't see the comments in the community a lot. I just watch what I got to watch and get the fuck out. But then I was starting to be on, because I'm on X, right? So I was starting to, by the way, if you're not on X, don't ever come to X. It's a fucking cesspool.
I agree, yeah. That is, you got to give me credit for that, because you were like, bro, why don't you make a Twitter? Now you see why.
Yeah, so yeah, don't ever do that. Like, for your mental health, don't ever get on X.
It's the definition of brain rot.
It's it is brain rot personified. And not only that, Elon Musk is like king brain rot, so you should already know that the platform is ass. But either way, I was just checking the comment sections on the UFC page, right? And the fans, because we were talking about I wanted to see what people were saying about Hamzat versus DDP. That matchup, because that's the one you watched, right? Oh, I can't hear you. You there? Did RJ leave?
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Because I was going on the Twitter page and looking at the UFC comments section for the fight of Hamzat and DDP, just to see what people were saying.
Yeah, what'd they say?
And everyone was talking. Everybody was like, well, not everybody, but like mostly everybody was bitching about Hamzat, how Hamzat was a bitch, how Hamzat was a pussy, how Hamzat was whatever, right?
Yes.
And I'm just looking at everybody.
Is this the wrestling shit?
Yeah, the wrestling shit, right? And then I was just looking at like, really? And like everybody was like, Hamzat's a bitch, Hamzat's a fucking this and that, Hamzat. And I'm just like, I'm looking at the comment section. I'm like, these niggas are retarded. Okay,
listen.
Because RJ, right? Like, if you know anything about Hamzat Chimaev, he is the definition of not boring.
Animal.
He's an animal. Like, he goes there. If you look at all his previous fights against Kamaru Usman, against Gilbert Burns, like, this man goes to war. Kevin Holland. Do you see what he did to Kevin Holland?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, and he did that like in 5 seconds. He choked him out like in 5 seconds or something.
That's how I found out about him, to be honest with you.
Like, this is Hamzat Shemaev. And like, the dude is literally known for being an animal. That's why they made custom shorts with the wolf on him, because his name is Boris, and he's like a rabid animal, right?
Yes.
And then everyone was talking about how boring he is.
Bro,
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Listen. You know what's crazy about UFC fans?
Yeah.
Is that they sit here and take a dump all over boxing. But CEO, that's what they want to see in MMA. That's what they want to see in UFC, boxing. Yeah. Hamza is a pure wrestler. I'm going to let y'all in on something. As you know, I'm a UFC fan. I've been a UFC fan for 3 years now.
Yeah.
Wrestling is not boring. It's not boring. It's technical. It's strategy. Now, I can understand, like someone like Coastal, right?
Yeah.
Coastal's a guy who wants to lay on you all day. I understand if you get mad about that because he's not doing anything. He's just trying to kill time and get an easy win. Hamza, Islam, Khabib, when they wrestle, you can see they're just strategizing. They're trying to get someone in a hold. But people don't realize that the guy that they're going up against is just as strong and is just as big as them. So they're going to have to struggle to get their chokes in, to get their arm bars in, to whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. Hamza destroyed that fight. He dominated. He dominated.
Bro, did you see how big DDP was?
He was huge.
He was huge. The dude was like a trunk. Like, the dude's body literally looked like a trunk. I'm like, do you know how hard it is to get somebody that big and to keep them down for that long? Because you saw that nigga fight through, like, you saw DDP try to get up all throughout the fight. Like, the dude was trying to get up and get up and get up. And I'm like, the fact that, first of all, the fact that he could take him down that easy and do it
all rounds.
And people were like, "Oh my God, Hamzat! Look how weak he punches on the ground." I'm like, if he extended a punch it really hard, he would have DDP would have been able to escape. If he lifted his like hammer and did hammer fists really strong, he would have escaped the hold. So I'm like, you people, first of all, you people are stupid. He wasn't laying and praying. He was literally trying to get him into a submission. That's why he put him in a crucifix. Like when you saw the crucifix, he did it multiple times. He was trying to choke him out. But again, DDP is fucking huge. DDP was moving his hands the correct way when he was trying to get in the lock in the chokes. And I'm like, what do you want him to do? People are like, oh, he should stand up. Okay, so he should give DDP the advantage.
Yes.
He should give him the advantage because you find the fact that he's trying to dominate him on the ground is boring.
Yeah, it's beyond.
Okay, just watch boxing.
But you know what's crazy? They'll shit on boxing, but that's what you want to see in MMA is mixed martial arts. It's not like I don't. And see, you understand why when you and Brandon, I was saying boxing will always be superior to fucking MMA. This is why. That's all these fuckers want to see. That was a masterpiece fight. But they're like, no, stand them up and fucking box. No, that's not his fucking game plan.
No. What Hamza did was historical.
He
had, you know how many punches he had on the ground? He had like 500 punches. He broke the record in UFC history. He broke the record for like, I guess, like most, like the amount of domination he had on the ground. That was a masterclass. For those of you who have not been watching UFC for that long, to hold somebody down for that long and to be that dominant on the ground is one of the most impressive things you can see in the UFC. And by the way, I love how, and then people were shitting on the UFC. This is why you guys, whatever. This is why UFC sucks or whatever, right? and I'm just like, bro, did you not just see two niggas get knocked out via elbows previously? Like the whole card leading up to the Hamzat versus DDP fight. I'm not sure if you saw the fights beforehand, but
Kevin Holland's fought in that, right?
I think so.
Okay, I saw that fight. Yeah,
but like two people got knocked out via elbow, and
I saw that fight too. Yeah, fucking yes, I forgot who though.
Elbow, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, I'm like, okay, so the card was good. You got your knockouts. You got a ton of people who got knocked the fuck out. So the one fight that doesn't get knocked the fuck out and actually gives you a masterclass on the ground, now it's an issue. So not the card provided everything you wanted in it. The violence, people getting knocked the fuck out. Like 2 people literally got elbow knocked out in horrific ways. So you got your fucking violence that you wanted. So my thing is, how the fuck are you complaining about Hamzat versus DDP when you know that Hamzat is, like you said, he's a pure wrestler. He's going to go in for his takedowns. DDP knew this months in advance. He was supposed to be preparing against that, and he couldn't do that. So whose fault it really is it?
Yeah, or maybe he was CEO and just Hamzat's just better.
Yeah, like, he's just better.
But also, CEO, we saw knockouts, we saw punching, we saw good boxing, we saw good wrestling, we saw good jiu-jitsu. We got MMA. That's what UFC is. That's what I don't understand these MMA fans. They're gay. They make soccer fans look sane. You know what? Say what you want about soccer fans, right? And trust me, I did. And I formally apologize to soccer fans. You know what? I can semi-understand you guys wanting to kill motherfuckers because you wait 4 years for your team to go to the World Cup. All right? These MMA fans are fat and ugly and just don't know shit. And that was one of the best fights I've seen ever. And I understand I've only been watching UFC for 3 years, but that was a master. I like wrestlers. I like the Islams. I like the Hamzas. I like the Khabibs. MMA fans are gay. I swear.
Yeah, they're retarded. They're absolute brain rotten. Like they really are as a fan base one of the worst.
I don't understand them. Like, what do you want? So you just want UFC to be boxing? You want to see you want to just be legalized wrestling at this point?
Yeah, because it's like. And this is really more other than wrestling. Like if DDP, I feel like this is more of like, okay, the guy that we wanted to win lost, so now let me bitch about wrestling. Like I feel like that's more of that because I feel like if DDP was the one doing that, people would probably be like, oh my God, did you see what DDP did to Hamza? Oh my God, masterclass.
I don't know. People shit on wrestling. Like just people shit on wrestling in whole, even if it's an elite wrestler. Like, people won't consider Khabib one of the best when he is one of the best. Oh, he fucking wrestles. It's like, whether you like, I know you're not a big fan of Russians, but like, he's one of the best wrestlers we ever seen and champions we ever seen.
Yeah.
Islam is cooking right now. And everybody shits on him. For what? Because he wrestles?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at someone like Conor. Conor gets glazed. He's not even the best striker in UFC history.
Yeah, that is true. Because he never wrestles.
And someone I like, CEO, Sean O'Malley, he got back-to-back title shots because he's a striker.
Right.
It's like, come on, bro.
And I get it. It's just like, this is what makes MMA fun. Is that you have people with different strategies. Some can wrestle, some can strike, and you have to beat the strategy of one fighter versus the other. So that's the whole point. Like that's what makes it fun.
You know what, CEO? I got a good comp, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what wrestlers are? They're like running backs in the NFL. They're devalued. They're shitted on, but they're some of the most important to the UFC because they bring variety to it.
Right.
How many times do you hear, oh, Giants, we can find another Saquon? How the fuck is that working out for you? Eagles just won a Super Bowl. Oh, wrestlers are boring. They can't. Oh, boxing is superior to wrestling. Look what Hamzat just did. Look what Islam's doing with the fucking title. Yeah. It's like, get the fuck out of here, bro. It's like, stop. Just watch. Bro, stop watching MMA. Go watch WWE. Don't even watch boxing. Watch WWE. That's what you want.
No, and you know what the funny thing is, RJ? Even the people that hate wrestling, I'm like, okay, even if you hate wrestling and you call Hamzat this and that, I'm like, bro, the dude gave you like the coolest fights ever. Let's look at his previous fights. The way he did, the way he fought with Usman was a war. Gilbert Burns was a war. The way he finished Kevin Holland so quickly, the way he did all these other people quickly, it was all fucking exciting. It was all hardcore. It was not no lay and pray shit. So the one time he does a different strategy, now it's a problem. So all that he did in the past is like, this is not what he's known for, by the way. Like, he's known for someone that violently ends you.
Yep.
So my thing is, well, what's the problem? Now he's all of a sudden you want to mischaracterize his whole career. That's like these people are just retarded.
Hamza was beloved before this fight. And I'm like, bro, he just put on a masterpiece of wrestling and you guys are mad about that shit?
Yeah. Yeah, it's disgusting.
And I love DDP. I like DDP. But
yeah, I have no problem with DDP.
Like, he just couldn't fuck with him. He just couldn't. And that's the beauty of MMA. What's better, wrestling or striking? Wrestling won that day.
Yeah.
I was generally like, because Brandon shits all over MMA fans, and I thought he was being a little harsh on them. Yeah. But I can understand. Brandon took a W. That like MMA fans are fucking gay, beyond gay. Yeah, they're the gayest of the gay. I'm sorry. I can't, like, it's like shocking to me, like how dumb they are.
No, I mean, it's a fact. I now realize after the Hamza fight how fucked up they really are.
Like, you make soccer fans look masculine. You feel me? I'm just saying, Sia, you got to get into soccer, bro. It's time, bro.
Yeah, I'll try to get into soccer. I mean, I've always kind of wanted to kind of get into it only because so many people watch it around the world that it's easy to like be able to talk to anybody about soccer. That's not American, of course. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll get into it. I mean, because honestly, we've been expanding from different sports topics. And before we didn't talk about MMA as much or boxing as much, and now we do a lot more of that talking. So, like,
and we even talk about college football like that.
We don't even talk about college football. So it's like when we started this podcast, it was literally 80% NFL,
yep,
and 20% NBA.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I know the peasants love that shit because they love NFL nonstop. But
peasants, you guys gotta evolve. Okay, it's time to move on to bigger. Listen, if I can get into soccer, you guys can get into soccer. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like, I mean, listen, it's not like we're not going to cover the NFL. That's all we do, basically. So
yeah, and we're still going to cover basketball and stuff like that. But it's like, it's good to like get out from like once you realize how good soccer is. Like, I mean, shit, I was so wrong about soccer. I swear. Okay, now do it for hockey.
No, I'm good. I'm not there yet.
I can't even say nothing.
I'll wait till the World Cup is right.
Hey, bro, I'm watching qualifiers. Bro, I'm watching qualifiers right now. I'm watching the fucking qualifiers right now, bro.
Listen, I don't have a team, but I'll probably pick Spain.
Spain's a good team. They got my boy Diego Costa out there, so you know what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna have a team because they're just so spread out, so international.
And America stinks at soccer.
You said who?
America stinks at soccer, so.
I'm not even looking at fucking America. Stop it,
bro. Soccer fucking sex ass.
I'm not watching MLS. Come on, man. If America does somehow like make it to the qualifiers, of course I'll root.
Yeah,
of course.
You know, RJ, I think you're becoming less nationalistic and more international now that you're finding out how retarded the U.S. really is.
Yeah, I'm still realistic. I still think America makes the biggest stars, but America itself is fucking retarded. Nope, you said involve. You said involve into hockey.
No one said involvement. First of all, nothing. That's not even a word. And second of all, no one said to involve into hockey.
I don't know. I watched the hockey game. And I was like, it was entertaining, but it's just.
I mean, but listen, y'all gotta understand. We cover NFL. We cover NBA. Now we're covering combat sports, college football, and now that RJ's on this soccer stint, if this continues, maybe in the future we'll cover some soccer. But. Yeah. We're never like that's already 5 different like sports categories. I don't think we can handle fucking hockey. And plus, I'm not interested in hockey.
I don't want to say never. I'll say never say never, but just hockey.
At least not for now. At least not for now.
Nothing. At least with soccer, like it's so international. The crowd really gets you into it, and once you kind of like get the gist of it, it's like fuck. It's like bro, the World Cup's every 4 years, CEO.
Right.
It's twice. Can you imagine if the Super Bowl was every 2 years, every two decades?
That would be more hype.
Be more fucking hype. Like, I mean, now, granted, I think this next World Cup there's gonna be 3 because it's gonna be 20 after. So it's next year, 2026. Then 4 years, I'll be 2030, 2034, 2038. So that's 3. But even that's fucking 3. That's 3 years out of a decade.
Apex, I don't even know if that qualifies as a sport.
Okay, I can confirm this. I will never watch NASCAR. I will confirm that. CEO, you don't have to worry about me being a NASCAR fan.
Well, I don't know, bro. I never thought you'd be a soccer fan. So
You listen. I am CEO. I don't consider right. Matter of fact, to wrap up this topic because we're out of topics. I was telling Brandon this, right?
Yeah.
Anything that doesn't have defense is not a sport to me. So cheerleading, dancing, golf, swimming, bowling, not a sport. Track and field, not a sport to me. Your thoughts?
I mean, yeah, I could. I mean, it's hard to say track and field's not a sport. I mean, because the only thing with NASCAR, I guess, because all NASCAR is track and field, but with cars.
Yeah, it's not a sport. Like, there's no. What makes something a sport is you need to have someone in front of you stopping you from what makes you great. Like, see, me and you can go on a basketball court, right? And we'll look like fucking Michael Jordan. You know what will not make us look like Michael Jordan? If he's guarding us right in front of our face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Justin Jefferson will look like prime Calvin Johnson if he didn't have 2 DBs on him.
Right.
Dak Prescott will look like Joe Montana if he didn't have 5 guys coming at him.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, there's no one stopping Usain Bolt from running. There's no one stopping Tiger Woods from hitting. I'm not saying what they do is not good. All I'm trying to say is we loosely, and this started because they consider cheerleading a sport now. Cheerleading is not a fucking sport. I don't care how many Olympics you go to. I don't care if you have competitions. It's not a fucking sport. And so they consider esports the fucking guys who sit around playing Mortal Kombat all day. That's not a sport. And I want to stop this Pandora's box before it gets too bigger, CEO.
Listen, it's I mean, I guess you could say that esports has defense, but listen, you know what? Like, cheerleading is what I call competitive exercise.
That's actually a good word. I might steal competitive exercise.
Like, track and field could be qualified as competitive exercise.
Competitive exercise.
But is NASCAR even competitive exercise? You're not really exercising. I mean, you're just in the
it's not a sport, my nigga. Like, also, how about anime?
Shut up.
Shit.
It's in the corner.
But like, bro, like, see, I'll give you an example, right? Say like I was going up against Michael Phelps in a swimming competition, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose, of course, but there's no one there to stop me. Now, see, you put me on a fucking basketball court with 6'6" athletes. I'm not getting a basket. I'm not. I know Brandon said oh, well, there's going to be a few shots. So you're going to be wide open. I'm like, yeah, true. But I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm not an NBA player.
Right.
And I'm sorry. No one's going to leave me wide open. You're talking about 6 foot. For some reason, Brandon thinks he can go on an NBA court with his 5'7" ass and think he can fucking get open against a bunch of 6'6" athletes. But even with that, he's still not making it, bro. Like, bro, a basketball court on the street is nowhere near as big as a basketball court on the fucking in an NBA ring. Or NBA.
I mean, theoretically, you could luck into a shot, but that's about it.
Sure, he can luck into. But are you putting any money on that?
Hell no.
Like, come on, bro. He's not even getting open. He's not, bro. When Brandon gets the ball, they're jamming. I'm like, what do you do? Bro, Jason Tatum is he can't handle the physicality of some of these guys. You think fucking Brandon can? Right. 5'6"?
No.
Like, what are we fucking doing here, bro? So, like, I'm sorry. Certain sports are just not a sport, all right? Chess is not a fucking sport, all right?
So, when's the World Cup again?
Oh, I don't fucking know. That's a fucking bro. See, we still got a whole year to the World Cup. I mean, I got my teams that I want to win. I'm a huge
what are those?
Argentina, Spain, Jamaica, and Nigeria.
All right, listen, I'll pick Spain because for obvious reasons.
Well, tell me, is Panama in Spain?
Really, nigga?
I'm being dead serious. You know I'm horrible with geography.
Oh my god, you better hope the chat didn't hear if Panama's in Spain.
Wait,
no, it's not. It's a separate country in Central America. No, I mean Panama. The only reason I picked Spain is because these smaller countries aren't going to be able to compete. So, and plus, like I guess. Oh my god.
Yeah, bro, I'm horrible. Listen, guys, I'll be up front. I'm horrible at geography. And
I can't. Brandon heard this shit, bro.
Brandon has no right to talk. He forgot. He didn't know Sacramento was in California, so I'm not trying to hear that shit.
Because you know how Brandon's always like wanting to correct grammar. Like they're like Brandon's like that. Yeah, actually, motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
That likes to correct every little thing. So that's why it'd be funny. Hey, is Random editor here, bro? He probably died laughing at that.
RJ put Mike when he said San Francisco is closer to the Bay Area. No, I know U.S. I'm good with U.S. It's just the rest of the world. Well, you know what? Maybe me getting in soccer will help me get better at my geography. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, it probably will. But I picked Spain because, for obvious reasons.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I totally fucking forgot. And you know what, CEO? This is perfect. You know what I'm saying? For your personal reasons, you can get into Spain. You know what I'm saying? You can be a Diego Costa fan. You know what I'm saying? Look up Diego Costa, bro. Look up his height.
I probably will have to. I meant Sam Diego. The fuck?
What? But you trying to roast me, and you can't even fucking get your joke right. But listen, and it's San Diego with an N. But yeah, bro. Look up. You're gonna have to get into it eventually, CEO. You know what I'm saying, bro? At the end of the day, like soccer is a good sport, CEO. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get into it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know how, like, because in the U.S. our sports have a structure. They have a league and all that shit. Like, does the soccer have like multiple different leagues, right?
They have the Euro League. They have the American leagues. Then you have the MLS. It's a
so
huge.
You can have like. It's kind of like college, right? College football.
Yeah, it's like it's like
the
that.
Conferences?
Yeah, it's like Euro League is more technical. The American leagues are more physical. The MLS, I'm gonna just keep it real with you.
Trash.
Huh?
It's trash.
Yeah, it's trash. I mean, they got Messi, but let's be for real. Messi's playing in Miami. He's just collecting money and fucking bitches in Miami. Let's be for real. After he won his World Cup, he's like, okay, let me just get another big payday and just chill out.
Yeah, and doesn't Ronaldo like play for some like Arab country or something?
Portugal, yep.
I mean, Portugal's next to Spain.
I kind of feel bad for Ronaldo, man. I mean, he's loyal, but I mean, that dude's like 40. He's never gonna touch a World fucking Series because Portugal's so fucking bad. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I'll pick Spain. I don't know what other soccer teams I'll pick, but I know Spain's one of them.
If Leon Bailey leaves Jamaica, I'm done with Jamaica. You feel me?
Oh, okay. So because you're kind of more like a player first.
Yeah, I'm taking like how certain NBA fans are like players. I'm like that with soccer.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. I mean, Panama has a team, but it's like they probably suck dick. So
they probably do have a team, and they probably do suck fucking dick. I mean, Panama's not the they have a lot of problems. I'm pretty sure they're not funding their soccer team.
All right, I'll go with Spain. That's what I know. But like you have multiple teams, so that's probably acceptable. So I'll figure out.
I think it's okay for me in America to like. I mean, I don't have teams like Argentina. I don't give a fuck about Argentina. I just like Gonzalo Martino. If he fucking leaves and goes somewhere else, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see that. Like Gavin's the type of he's more of a Like if a player left, he'll still be a Liverpool fan. So I'm assuming.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. But like at the end of the day, like I ain't gonna do all that. I got fucking time for that shit.
I mean, because he lives in that area. Like Gavin lives in Europe. So
and also you got to realize it's gonna be hard to get a team because number one, you don't know where it's most likely not gonna be televised in America. Number two, you're gonna have to stay up until like 5 o'clock to watch that shit. Nah, I'm good, bro. Let me just fucking discover some players and just fucking watch them.
5 o'clock, fuck that. I mean, you could just watch it the day after, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't have this. I like watching live sports live. There's no fucking point in me.
Yeah,
especially now since you have
can look it up. Right.
Like you have fucking spoilers everywhere. It's beyond gay. And also, soccer has the same problem with the NFL where you have to subscribe to all this shit. So it's like, I'm trying to figure out, it's time to get into soccer, all right? You know what I'm saying? If I can get into it, you can get into it. See, I mean, you beat Gavin in FIFA, so. Which is called it's called FC. Oh, yeah, by the way, Seal, you got Madden 26?
Allegedly.
No, I saw it on your fucking, ain't no fucking legend, nigga. I saw it, bro.
Yeah, I did.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hey, listen, Archie, it's different. It's different.
No,
they changed the layout completely.
Okay, they changed the layout. It's still the same. You sound just like fucking Brandon, I swear, man. Well, at least with Brandon, he's a fucking fag who's like 22, so he never played good Madden. You actually grew up playing good Maddens. You should not be buying this horseshit.
Listen, in my defense, right? I don't have that. I don't have the old Maddens anymore, so I need to get my fix in football somewhere.
Nigga, bro, you're fucking rich. Get a PC and get some old Maddens, nigga. Or hell, I'm pretty sure you. Well, go ahead.
I mean, but have you played the new one? Because they got better graphics, bro, right? Listen,
bro, you know I'm not
a lot of issues, are they?
Bro, the game is still the fucking same.
Now, do certain parts freeze and glitch? Absolutely.
Franchise mode is still worthless. The online play is garbage. Fucking what else? It's horrible. The halftime shows ass in franchise mode. Create a play. You can't create a team anymore. You have to go to a whole different fucking website to create a team. Back when like 20 years ago, you could just create the team on your fucking console in game. Superstar mode is dry. Like, come on, bro. It's the same fucking issue. You can't play as legend players unless you pay for an ultimate team.
Listen, if they fix the whole like being able to create your own team in Madden inside, I think that would fix a lot of the issues.
No, it wouldn't. It's you fantasy like, bro. See, you can't even play as you have the exclusives right to the NFL. At least in 2K has its problems. At least in 2K, I can start a franchise mode in what era and play as legends. I have to play as shitty ass. We just talked about how bad the quarterback play is. I want to play as Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. I can't do that unless I'm playing Ultimate Team.
Yeah.
You have to spend money. Nah, bro. Madden's horrible. EA is horrible. By the way, Frostbite sucks as an engine. So
I'd rather play that than fucking Fortnite. I'll say that.
Fortnite's way better. You feel me? They just added a Kais in that fucking skin. You know what I'm saying? And also, Fortnite has soccer players. They got Messi as a skin, which I will be buying soon. So you can't do that in Madden.
Listen. RJ changed a lot. He started playing Fortnite. You know, he's now a soccer fan. I don't know what's next with you, RJ. Maybe you'll become a liberal.
You know what I'm saying? That will never fucking happen. Liberals are too soccer and Fortnite are too masculine for liberals. All right.
I wouldn't say that.
You know what I'm saying? The liberals. You know, do you think a liberal will be okay with them killing? I don't know. I don't know. Liberals are fucking whatever.
I mean, nowadays they kind of look slightly better than the retarded conservatives. I'll say that.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think soccer is too masculine for conservatives as well too. Conservatives are gay.
Like I used to be more like I am more right leaning. I'll say that, but like conservatives have been so gay as of lately that.
Well, see, I've been trying to tell you this. They're all fucking fags, to be honest with you.
No, yeah. You know, I'll give RJ credit on this, right? Because I knew both of them were bad, but I did think that leftists were worse, right? But after like recently, right? Like, no, they're just equally as bad. And in some areas, they're fucking worse.
I'll say about conservatives, about left leaning people, they're annoying and they'll push but they're harmless, but they're fucking annoying. With conservatives, they're just so fucking annoying. They're like, they want to know it's like, bro, neither one side leaves you alone. Like, right. You can't just have a difference in opinion. You can't. It's like we all have to agree on some shit. That's not how fucking life works. I don't give a fuck what you believe in. I don't care. I really don't give a fuck. Just don't bother me with it. We can talk about other things. Like, there's more than like, oh my gosh, it's like whatever.
Listen,
I can't get into politics with people. It's just boring to me and annoying.
No, I mean, yeah, because I've been in politics all my life, so that's why I know more about that. But what I will say is just because everyone keeps asking us in the chat about the Kirk situation.
Oh my gosh.
What I will say about this, listen, at least from my perspective, and then you can give yours.
All right.
I wish no violence upon anybody. All right. First and foremost. What happened to him was disgusting, in my personal opinion. So I won't be smoking his pack. Did I like the guy? No, I didn't. I'm gonna be honest. Because he was a Israeli cocksucker. But but I don't like the fact that, because listen, I'm gonna just be honest. Like, that could be any one of us. Like, we make a lot of tranny jokes. We make a lot of gay jokes, right? Yeah. We make a lot of racist jokes. What if somebody took that seriously and shot us in the head for it? So I'm definitely not in agreement with that kind of shit. So like, when it's a world leader or politician, I kind of understand a little bit more when people smoke people's back, but it's like, bro, like, he was a political commentator, had zero power. And a person I'm just be honest, I know y'all probably think I'm a conspiracy theorist. I don't buy the government's explanation on what happened. And if I had to bet my left nut on it, I think it was similar to what happened to JFK. But that's just me. RJ, what's your thoughts on it?
I'm gonna just keep it real with you, and this is my honest thoughts about it. I don't give a fuck. Like,
fair enough.
This is more of like just a thing. Is like, can we stop giving a fuck about like just certain things? Charlie Kirk was not talked about a week ago. He wasn't talked about until he got fucking shot in the head. And that was a brutal fucking shot. That was some Call of Duty shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that was bad.
But it's like, people are outraged about what he said. He said that like no one cares. I just don't care, my nigga. Like, if it was like a celebrity that like that shit happened to, like, I can understand that he's a celebrity, he's in the spotlight all the time. Was Charlie Kirk really that popular?
Actually, I mean, yeah, because you're not really in politics like that, right? So he was popular. He's similar to Candace Owens, right? If you think about like someone like that, in popularity, right?
I think Candace Owens is way more popular than him.
No, I do think she's more popular, but I'm just giving you an idea, right? Of like how popular he was in those circles, right? But my thing is, I agree with you, RJ, on the terms of, first, a couple of things. Even though I did give my condolences, I'm not for violence and all that shit. Conservatives are trying to make people care about it. And my thing is that, like, you can't make people care about it, right? Like, you can't make people feel sad about it. I mean, some people feel sad about it, and that's okay. But you can't make everyone feel sad about it. You can't control people's like emotions, right? That's a waste of time, right? You can't do that. So you can't get outraged about what people say or think about the situation. As long as they don't commit acts of violence, you can't hold that against somebody, at least in my opinion. So
yeah, I just don't like Jason Whitlock. Took like he had like a video and 2 episodes talking about it, and I'm like, why? Like, why, bro?
Jason's a conservative, so I kind of get that, right?
Allegedly, he's not supposed to be, but
I mean, no, it's just like, this is what I'm talking about. They care about it a lot, and I understand if they're connected to it, they care about it, but you can't force other people to do that, right? Or feel bad about it. Like, some people feel bad about it, some people don't. Like, because you have to understand it from different people's perspective. At least I try to, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to this shit, it's like, all right, if, for example, because some people think like this. I'm not saying I think like this, but some people think like this. They think like, well, if I died tomorrow, no one would give a shit.
Yeah.
Or if my parents passed away, my grandma passed away, no one would give a shit. So why
Yeah.
am I like the person that died wouldn't give a shit? So why do I have to give a shit about them passing away if they wouldn't give a shit about me passing away? So, you know, that's kind of like that's a legit way of thinking about it as well. So if you want to take that road, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. I agree with that wholeheartedly. It's like, why care? Like, you think Charlie Kirk would give a fuck about any of us dying?
Oh hell, no, he wouldn't. Like he would sleep fine at night. Like I know that. Like he wouldn't.
Just me personally, I just don't care. Like even like he's not even like a Ben Shapiro, like type of like he's not even like a Ben Shapiro type of popular to me, or like an Andrew Tate type of popular to me. To be honest with you.
Well, he was around those circles. That's what I mean. Like, but yeah, if it was one of those people, it'd be a lot more, I guess, significant.
Yeah.
But yeah, listen, like I said, I don't condone violence of any type. It's just I don't think it was a lone person. I think you know what I think.
Yeah. You sound very conspiratorial, CEO.
Yeah, you know what? Before I wasn't as conspiratorial. Now I'm more conspiratorial, right? Because like, listen, RJ, now I understand why you're so conspiratorial, right?
You know,
because they lie to you so many times. You can
add this to the list of things that I always beat CEO to the curb to. You feel me?
Yeah, you will never beat me to the curb to Fortnite, you faggot. All right.
Okay, fine. That's 99 out of 100. Okay, I'll take that completion percentage.
No, but what I'm saying is that now with how many times the government lies, right, RJ, you can never take them at face value.
Well, I think you always believe that, but I think you're like seeing the deeper side of it now.
Yeah, I'm like you're right. I did believe it to a certain degree, but now I'm actually seeing like the ugly shit. You probably saw it before, right? I didn't see that, right?
You know what? You know what I'm gonna get CEO is when he starts believing these athletes and celebrities are MK Ultra. Once he starts believing that shit, then I got him, nigga.
Yeah, I'm still not there yet, but I'm open to it, RJ. Now, before I would have called you crazy, but now I'm open to it.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I mean, it is like me personally, I don't give a fuck about the tiny hat thing because I've knew about it for years, and it's like, what the fuck is the point of getting mad? Nothing's gonna fucking change. They're gonna do their own thing. Like, it is what it fucking is.
No, I mean, like, I didn't know about it like you did, right? I think you were more down that rabbit hole than I was, right?
Yeah.
So I knew about it more like in the past year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't understand why people, because before I was like, oh, why do people hate these people so much, right? Like, it doesn't make sense. And like, it didn't make sense to me. I'm like, well, I never had a problem with them. Like, I never had a problem. Never in my life I had a problem with them. And then, I'm like, why is RJ so right? Like, why does he? And then, like, after the past year, I got deep into the rabbit hole with that shit, right?
Yep.
And then I'm like, oh shit, now it all makes sense.
Time out, CEO. Time out. So remember when me, you, and Brandon were talking about the whole Disney and Amazon thing, and I said it doesn't matter what happens to ESPN, Disney will always win. Now do you understand who runs Disney?
Oh, now I get it. Yeah. Now,
nigga. And look,
yeah.
Since that conversation, CEO, because I'm not trying to relate to sports, but like CEO, since that conversation, look what ESPN's done. They've gotten WWE. They got Inside the NBA. They've gotten NFL Red Zone. They just signed a deal with the MLB. They got all the rights to college football, the conference championship, and semi-conference championship.
Mm-hmm.
Look what even though the ratings are down, look what the fuck have they done?
No, yeah, like because that element was missing, right?
Yeah.
But now I know in terms of that element because before I didn't to that degree at least, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, oh my God, like it's so, and you know what the worst thing is getting worse and worse and worse, right? Like it's getting so bad that it's like if you can't see it at this point, you're like, I don't know what to tell you. But now I now understand. To understand your perspective, RJ, I needed to understand that part of it first.
Yeah, and it's not about money; it's more about agenda because the people that are pushing this agenda on us are those people that wear those fucking 90 hats. I'm just saying.
No, I mean it's a fact.
It's a fact. But
it's a fact.
It's more blatant. They're more open to it because now it's just whatever. That 5-6 years ago when I was saying this shit when we first met,
it was more covert.
You were like crazy.
No, yeah, because it was more covert, right?
Yeah,
now it's so in your face and obvious, especially with this puppet ass government, right? It's so in your face and obvious that you're just like, oh my God, how the fuck did we get here? And I'm like, no, people were saying that way back then, right?
Yep.
But it was so covert and it was so like hidden that like people look crazy.
You know, I always say this, right, CEO?
Yeah.
I always say, you know how people say they have an open mind?
Yeah.
I do think my mind, I have a mind with a screen on it. You know, a screen for your window where I will determine, okay, that sounds interesting. Let me delve into that. Or some shit like, you know, I'll listen to them. Okay, that's bullshit. I'm not fucking. I'll put it to you like this, CEO, right?
Mm-hmm.
Space not being real or us never being in space. I'll delve into that.
Right.
But people being lizard people, that's something I won't fucking waste my time with. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I get.
You know what I'm saying? It's you gotta maneuver your way through things. I want to answer one more question we got off. By the way, how do you guys feel about Stream East? Very disappointing. Stream East going down, CEO. You know what I'm saying? RIP Stream East. What's your thoughts on Stream East going down?
I mean, first of all, Stream East was shit for the longest. Like, I'm just being honest, like, I stopped using it like a year ago because it was like it never worked, and like every time you got on, it just never would play, or it just became so unusable, right?
Yeah.
So I stopped using it a year ago, and so I'm assuming that's when they started to have problems and all that. They caught all the people. Apparently, what was it in Egypt that they had that, or it was Egyptians or something? I don't know. That was running the Streamies thing, and they got caught and arrested. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to them. You know, they're criminals, quote unquote, but they helped out a lot of people, and free those Egyptian niggas. All right.
Oh, it was the Egyptians that were doing the Streamy shit?
Yeah, I think so. So like some people.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. But
yeah. So
I will say this:
free them.
Stream East was good because a lot of people they had a lot of buffering. It didn't work because everybody was doing it. So it's gonna be fucked up, especially since if it's not like Netflix. They don't have the best quality, so they got to stream to. Let's be for real, CEO. Probably over 1 million people.
Yeah.
And now, they got caught. It is what it is. Stop saying bad things about the great Streamies. Who's saying bad things about the great Streamies? Oh, is he? I mean, no, CEO's right. It was laggy and didn't work at times.
No. It was, again, but like, I know they got arrested. That's why I said, free them. You know what I'm saying? Because they helped out a lot of people. But I will say this. It was dumb because they could do that. But at the end of the day, there's way more streaming sites now. So this is something you cannot contain. Okay,
100%.
Like I stopped using Streamies like a year ago, and then I got a new one that works pretty well occasionally, right?
Send that my way, nigga.
Yeah, I'll send you that. I'll send you the link to that. It works well, way better than Streamies ever did. The only issue is that sometimes it'll be like, okay, too many connections or something. Sometimes you just got to click it over and over again for it to work. But apart from that, it works really good. No buffering or nothing like that. Like Streamies, even when it worked, it buffered sometimes. So that's not the case with this one. So yeah, I'll send it to you over. But yeah, shout out to Streamies, fuck all these companies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Taking away our toys.
Yeah, facts. And for some reason, Adam, I thought that was Adam said Joe Flacco old as dust. They can't put a rocking chair in the backfield, bench his ass.
Who the fuck is that?
Adam, I'm assuming you're a Browns fan. I mean, bro, no disrespect, bro. Like, I mean, come on, bro. Like, did you think the Browns were going to do anything with Flacco or any of those quarterbacks?
Do they still have Shador on the roster? Or did they cut him?
Who?
Shador? Do they still have him?
He's the third string right now. I think they. Who the fuck did they? They still got. I think they cut Pickett.
Yeah, I think they cut one.
Yeah, and they kept Gabriel and Shador.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Why not start Gabriel Shador at this point?
Yeah, why not? I mean, you have nothing. Literally, you have nothing to lose.
Nope.
At least more people will watch. But we're gonna call it a night, people. Seals, anything you want to say to the peasants before we wrap this Sunday up for next Sunday?
No, just stop being queers, get more into combat sports, get more into other things. You know what I'm saying? Well, we don't want to, like, I know, listen, we're going to cover the NFL, but y'all niggas need to understand that, like, covering the NFL for, like, almost 3 hours straight is not feasible. All right?
At all.
So just get used to it. Stop being a pussy, adapt, and, stay safe, especially with all the faggot shit that's going out here.
Yeah, but until next time, peace.